Hello. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome, everyone. Um, how is everyone doing? How are you? I see you are joining. Thank you so very much. I hope you are gonna enjoy this class tonight. Let me see how many we have. Over 100 of you. Wow. If you have a chance now to give it a thumbs up or down, both are perfectly fine. That would be lovely because that means that this video is kind of interesting. Maybe YouTube will give it to others, show it to others in proposed videos. That's how it works. So it helps greatly because people who have never heard about my videos may actually see something, watch it, maybe join it tonight. A tornado is coming, the small tornado here. I can hear her. And I heard, was there anything happening? We were out in the evening. I don't know if something have happened in USA. I'm very sorry to hear. Um, um, Hannah, I think is coming. Are you coming, Hannah?
Yeah, but I don't know where the blanket went.
She's looking for some blanket. Um, let me just ask you as well. Can you hear me well? Can you see me well? Is everything okay? We've been actually in Polar Express tonight, so that's why it's starting a little bit later because we made a little surprise to Emily and Hannah, and we took them to see Santa, to be in the Polar Express. Although it was really a village choo-choo train turned into Polar Express, heading off with Santa and reindeers and everything. So yes, a little bit of magic these days. Hannah was petrified at the start because she always is, but we talked through her and we were like, it's be fine, I don't want the train. But she eventually gave up, and the moment she got a little tag that she may receive a gift if she be good, she was sold. Obviously, they really both enjoyed it. So that's what we were doing afternoon. That's why we kind of on the go, starting a little bit later. You can see and hear me well. Awesome. Yes, we've tried. We have something next weekend as well planned, which we are super excited, and the girls have no clue yet again what's that. And I also wanted to ask you a huge favor. Not only thumbs up and down works, and they're perfectly fine. Um, if you could actually share this video on your social media, that would be amazing. If you could just let your friends know, and you could say, hi, look guys, there is a live class happening with Marta, please join. There is a share button under every video always. If you click this kind of share, yeah, it would be just amazing. You could share it on your Pinterest, you could share it on Facebook, you can just copy the link and paste it on your Facebook feed. It always helps, and I wish you to know, to all creators, especially art creators, crafters, I think, especially because it's a very niche market and we are kind of difficult to find, and we are just people who love crafts. And yeah, we're like this. It's a huge community, but on the other hand, we are a small crafting community. So if people can hear about us, that's even better. Let me check the comments. Let me see here. Thumbs up or down, both are working great. YouTube is interested in any sort of action. You can comment, you can say where you're from so we can meet each other as well. A few things to say at the beginning. The most important is, if you will be deciding to craft with me tonight, it's amazing, and please use what you have. It doesn't matter what that is. It could be crafting in an old book, it can be crafting in art journal book, it can be crafting on a cardboard piece. Anything goes. Whatever you own, whatever you have, do not feel obliged, do not feel pressure that you need to have exactly what I have. It's about the process, it's about the fun, it's about being together in the community spirit, holiday spirit. And so I hope you are getting ready for that as well. We hopefully start decorating house tomorrow. Shared. Well, thank you so very much. Mm. Australia, California, Denmark. Yes. Belgium. I've been taking classes in Belgium with Massey, my beautiful friend. She no longer crafts, but she's a gorgeous soul. I have mentioned her probably 100 times, and I enjoyed the Belgium visit as well, as much as Scotland and UK. These are the places I have visited for live classes. I miss it hugely. It would be quite amazing. It happened before Hannah actually arrived. Now we would have to travel, four of us, because we always went together for live classes. So now we would have to go together with Lucas, Emily, and Hannah for a holiday and teaching. That would be fun, isn't it? I hope and I dream to go to Florida. I would love that. It's my biggest dream, one of the biggest, together with Australia trip. Poland, witam serdecznie. Well, thank you so much for sharing. It's super important. Let me just check my girls. My beautiful moderators, Anya and Rain, are here, of course. They are happy to answer your questions. If you have anything to ask, if you have some worries, some doubts, let me quickly say that we are still not shipping till the end of the year. We're going to start shipping. We can still make orders, but we are not shipping due to hundred of reasons, from delays, lost parcels, Black Fridays, Cyber Mondays, Cyber Tuesdays, Purple Wednesdays, whichever. We just decided we're not shipping, we're doing nothing, because it's too many questions. Then where's the parcel? Today a lady I don't know if she's watching, she has sent me, not me, she posted somewhere and I caught it quickly. She posted that she received today an order after 3 months. It was shipped in September. Ridiculous. Partially, I'm sure it's probably my fault, because when she ordered, she definitely didn't have that sent the same day, probably a week or two later, but still 3 months of waiting. I'm so glad she was so patient to wait, because I knew it's gonna arrive. But yeah, so that's what it is. UK friends, we are still not shipping to UK. I'm so very sorry. Brexit doesn't make it any easy. Maybe things will improve. Fingers crossed it will, but so far we still didn't do it. Anything else? So yes, if you are waiting, especially Australia Post, we have been told by courier that the Australia Post goes by through Asia. It goes through Asia. Like, picture this. So that's why Australian Post just came so very late to everyone. So if you are still waiting, I'm kind of pretty sure it's gonna arrive at some point. I hope. Any questions, my friends? I'm gonna talk to you what we have here on the desk, what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna show you all, but let me see if you have any questions. And welcome newcomers, welcome the lurkers, as my friend says. Lurkers, she calls the people who never say anything in the chats, but they do watch and look. Is it lurkers or butterflies on the wall? So welcome to those who never say anything, and that's perfectly fine. Not everyone is a chit chatter like Marta, but it's so good to have you here on board. Wow, there's so many of you. Actually, didn't even check. It's over 200 of you. So welcome everyone. 3 months, but it was worth it. Oh, Tasha, thank you so much for saying that. It feels so bad always when it's this late, because I mean, seriously, love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I wish to have more videos, but obviously things are different. I can out loud say it now that my dad is back home. You never heard of it, because only I shared that very difficult moments. The last week my dad happened to be in the hospital. We didn't know what happens to him, and he was all week in the hospital, and he's home since yesterday. So I'm super happy, delighted that he's fine now. We're still waiting for results and all, but he's fine. He's far better than he was, but it was a very much scary week and really awful beginning of the end of last week. Yeah, so yes, my dad is home. Oh, also, someone have said that you don't receive any notifications at all. Please check your notifications on YouTube channel. Go to settings on your YouTube. Go to settings. See if you still receive notifications, or you can hover with your mouse to subscribe button, and you will see that you can either subscribe. Sometimes it's good to unsubscribe completely and subscribe again, and then choose to show all options, something like that, so you're not going to miss anything. definitely, if you never interact on my YouTube channel, you don't comment, you don't like or dislike the posts, the videos, YouTube will think you don't like me anymore. And it's, if it's true, that's fine. But if you do like me and I wish you wish to see my videos, you kind of need to be sometimes more interactive, because then YouTube, I want to say Lucas, no, YouTube knows that, oh, she likes her, let's recommend her another video, let's show her the new feed that she's posting. So sometimes unsubscribing is great, so you feel free to do so, but also check your notifications. I'm checking with Lucas if he has anything interesting to say. um Over 30 tornadoes have happened, lots of devastation and death. Oh my god, honestly, some of the states it has about 8 hours away. I'm so very sorry I didn't hear about that. Oh my. I'm just reading from Anya and Rain. We have a chat here on my phone, and I've asked them what have happened because I didn't see any news. I really hope, guys, you are safe and sound. Please mind yourself. Check on your relatives as well if they are good. Belgium. Oh, and also another thing I wish to stress, if by any of you wish to join the membership, because I've been asked that you are not able to join membership, you don't know how to do it, it's not happening, you pressing button and it's not happening. Make sure that you are logged into YouTube channel in general, like YouTube account, like Gmail or whichever, or YouTube. You have to be logged in, be like having your own profile on YouTube, any sort of like same as you log into any other thing. You have to be logged in. Then you go on my channel, you see subscribe button, and next to it there is a join option, and it's a button that you press. But this option does not show on iPads, it does show on tablets, I think, phones definitely, and laptops and PC computers. So check that out. You can join today, you can cancel tomorrow, you can change the level up or lower, whichever you prefer. So feel free to do so. And if you join now, make yourself a Christmas present, make me a Christmas present by welcoming you in the membership family. You will unlock over 60 videos that you didn't see, depending on the level. I think that's enough of all the newses and everything. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're liking the videos. There is more coming. I'll show you, not a sneak peek, I'll show you. That's very much soon. This card. Oh, the snow is falling down. I'm gonna have the snow everywhere. There we go. Christmas snow. You can't see it too well, no? There we go. It's gonna be a very much mixed media card. I don't know if it's me, but I look like I've been on Hawaii for 2 weeks being tanned, Lucas. I don't know if it's the lamp a little bit darker and it's the makeup, and I look like literally I've been on vacation, but I wasn't. Trust me. So that's the card soon on the channel as well. Is there any sneak peek that I can show you? I don't think I have any, but I tell you, Anya, I have ordered the calendar you found for me, because we've been on the hunt for calendars. Arteza calendars are, oh, I know, Lucas said, Marta, make sure to tell everyone. Arteza calendars, I know it's past calendar time, but if any of you is wishing from USA, Arteza calendars 24-day countdown is half price. I think it's around $30. So both of them, 24 and 12, are coming my way. They didn't make it yet. So, but whenever they reach me, I'm going to open them up. I have a calendar coming from Germany, calendar coming from UK. I think I'm gonna have 6 more calendars. But anyway, so check the Arteza website. You can check my link below and also get a 10% off if you use my code. It's in the description box. So not only it's half price calendar if it's still there, but also get the code. Anyway, let's move on. And thank you so much yet again for joining. I feel that I'm so excited today and so bubbly and cheerly. And I'm glad. I wasn't sure if we should go ahead with this live, honestly. That's because we've been out and we usually, when we have a live, I say we. I have it, but I say we. Why is that? But Lucas does set up everything here. All the cables, all the microphones, the laptop, the tablet, the phone, like 1, 2, 3. We have like, it's like the whole. I need to take a photo of that, Lucas, someday. It's like in the cockpit of plane. Like I'm really surrounded with cables and stuff. I say we because when we plan for life, we have nothing else that day. We just getting ready mentally, physically for the life together, making sure the girls are upstairs as well. And squeaking floor, it's Lucas. He's just too heavy. That's the truth. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the book. I'm gonna show you the project. I think it's super pretty, super pretty. Let me, and I've used so many beautiful papers from different brands. I'm gonna mention them all to you. It is super gorgeousness. I absolutely love it. Oh, there's so many beautiful comments. Disney World celebrating 50-year birthday. If you go, remember it's hot and summer and rainy, but so worth it. It's my dream. It's my dream, and we've spoken with Vicky about it to go to visit Disneyland, of course. Oh. I don't know if this will happen and if it will happen when, but I would love that. So here is our page, my friends. Here is our double spread. I'm using the Arteza book purchased ages ago. As you know, I have few of them. And a good thing about this one, believe or not, I'm finishing it. I think it's only these two first pages, which is like, it's like not even a first. And then I think I have one more page, one more project, guys, and we will be doing tour on this book. It's going to be my first ever finished journal page. So many of you have been asking me, Marta, why don't you do like a video on the whole book? I never did because I never finished one. I have like 20 started, halfway here and there, but hi Lucas, he's like there. He's like here on the on the touch of my hand. He's not showing himself. Dawaj łapę, dawaj rąkę. I tried to grab his hand, but no. He's such a cheeky monkey, you know, such a chicken. No, he's the mystery. That's it. So we'll be soon touring that book, and I'm super excited. It's gonna be my first finished book, and I think maybe I'm gonna do the cover as well. But anyway, we have this gorgeousness page to finish today. We're going to be doing some collages. We're going to be doing a little bit of mixed media kind of style, plenty things, plenty little details that we will be using in this book. And I think it's going to be super fun, super pretty. So I hope you will stay. I hope you will enjoy that evening with me and other friends. If you're not crafting, that's okay. You can chit chat in the comments, in the chats, or you can just do nothing, watch it and enjoy it, relax. And yeah, so I invite you, have a good time with me. I'm gonna flip the camera around. If you have any questions regarding links and stuff, most should be in the comment, not in the comment, in the description box. If you have any extra questions, I'm sure that Anya and Rain, my beautiful moderators, thank you so much for being with me tonight. They will help out to answer if that's it. And actually, most of you as well are very much able to answer plenty questions. So I actually was thinking today, why don't I make a quiz? I wonder how well you know me. And the first question that came to my mind, I was wondering who will be first to say what exactly, because that's the biggest problem I have. What's the Hannah's date of birth? I wonder. I never remember that. Like if I'm ringing doctor and the first thing they ask you is what's the date of birth, I'm like, and I can't remember. And I'm also asking Lucas if it's possible. um. Oh. What size? This Arteza book is the bigger one. I show you that because I have the smaller one as well. If I can find it, it's here. The smaller one is this one, and there's a bigger one. So we have like two sizes. I'm using this one tonight, the bigger one. Yeah, at least wave your hand, Lucas. Come on. At least wave your hand. Come on. Like, you know, like this. Look like this. Like, no way. um yeah, he should stay the mystery. He keep on saying to me that if he will ever make a video about me, it's gonna be skyrocket watch time because he's gonna tell all the truth about me, and he he threatened me that he's gonna do that. Hi, everyone is saying hi to you. Oh, it looks that as if I drank something. I didn't. I'm like perfectly fine. I have my coffee. Cheers, everyone. I have my coffee in the obviously holiday mood with my Santi. My mom loved this mug very much, and I have my water because when you chat like Marta, if you're new here to this channel, get used to it. Get ready for chats, because if you chat, you're gonna have a trouble with a trouble without drink. So the size quickly, and then I'm gonna flip the camera as well. The size is 21 by 21 around. It's from Artisa, but I think they all are gone. They no longer. I think I looked quickly on the website when I was looking through the calendars or something. I think I didn't see any of them available. They have new kind of different books, not them. I will ask them if this is discontinued because I absolutely love them. Tons of people have purchased these. I have at least 2 or 3 new ones still because I just love them. I think they're amazing. They watercolor inside actually. So, yeah, and they had been different colors as well. These are 2 different colors. Don't know if you can see, but they are, and there's dark blue as well. So I'm gonna flip the camera, and this is coming in pack of 3, and this one is coming in pack of 2. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. Yeah, it's 8 by 8. Is it 8 by 8? Whoever came to see the class, it's already gone because I'm chatting instead of teaching. It's kind of 8 by 8, but thank you so much for staying. Oh, there's 270 of you. Like, I mean, it's like 1% of you from the. Do you actually? How many of you have seen it that we hit? I mean, seriously, 300,000 subscribers on this channel. That's a huge mark. I was like, wow, it is huge. Sadly, there is no button, no reward for 500,000, and I don't think I will ever reach million. That's okay. I have my 100,000 plaque from YouTube, and there's nothing for 300, nothing for 500,000, 500. There's million one plaque, and yeah, but 300, it's a lot, and it's like nearly 300 of you watching right now. So it's 1%. Am I right? I'm very bad with maths. Is it 1%? He's laughing. Even my mother says to my own daughter, my mom, like 2 days ago, she said something. Yeah, you always had trouble with maths. To my own child, like, and Emily got 100% from a maths test exam for this year. So I'm super proud, and I'm gonna say it out loud. So yeah, if anyone is watching, yeah, I'm very proud because I had to have paid classes from maths. The teacher was called Jacek. That was his. It's like Jack. It was his name. My parents had been paying money weekly for private classes, so the math would be on like minimum level pass that I will pass the exam. I was so bad, so terrible. So I had these classes for years. They were helpful, obviously, but I'm not good at math. And Emily is like such a opposite. Like, I mean, 100%. I I mean, I've never would even dream of such a situation. So I'm super proud. Like she choose art as her main subject, and she's 100% in math. Like, that's like, usually you are good at this or that. But wow, she's like a little brainer, I guess. So yeah, kind of proud. Kind of proud mommy moment. Anyway, enough about me. It's not about me, it's about you guys, your time and enjoyment. Let's flip the camera. Let's do that. I cannot wait. And please share your projects whenever they're finished in the cafe. If you're not familiar, it's the Maremi's Creative Cafe group on Facebook. Feel free to join. I don't know what happened today, but it's like 100 people have joined. Girls, Anya, Rain, I don't know what happened. I went to cafe to post a post, and it was 100 requests from today, I think, or maybe I was misleading, but I saw that and was like, what have happened? 100 people have joined within one day. That's quite a lot. So like, you would have 5 requests a day, 10, but not 100. So if you wish to join, please do answer some simple question. I'm sure you will know it. And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, and you can share your project there. Anyway, let's do it. Oh yes, I have I have a super assistant here. His phone is here. This is my assistant phone, and here is the half-priced Artisa calendar. 31. Lucas, you can't go upstairs. You need to stay here. Such a helper. So this is the Artisa. So I mean, I have no idea what's inside. I never check these things because I wish to have a surprise when I open it for you on the video. I wonder how many of you is actually enjoying the advent calendar opening. Let me know. Do you like the calendars or are you skipping those videos? I do wonder. And I'm hugging you hugely. Let me just hug you. A big hug, a big, 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 big warm hug. Let me turn the camera around. Let's have some crafting time because I'm chatting for Genie Mac 25 minutes. I mean, seriously, Marta. Okay. Woo! Oh, now that's where the trouble starts. Okay. Oh, maybe like a little bit like this. And no, like this. Wow, it looks great. Now, if the live will for some reason stop and the link will be gone, please relax. We will be doing the kind of fixing the thing, so don't go anywhere. And welcome everyone who's joining now. Like this, Lucas, is it? How do you see that, my friends? Now, how do you see that? This is this the no? What's that shadow here, Lucas? Is that you? No. What is that shadow? It's my mug? No. I mean, seriously, this is very strange. Anyway, okay. Oh well. That's very strange. Good view, looks good. Love the calendar opening. I love your videos. I've been going back to old videos from 3 years ago. Wow. Oh, guys, so good to be back to live stream. Actually, I've checked it. The last live stream was September for everyone. We do have every month a live stream for members. I see some orange, guys. I missed it. Something have happened here. Oh, Ida, thank you so much for your happy dancing pair. You are very kind to do so. Thank you for your donation. Super awesome. Thank you. Let me show you the page. It's sparkly. It's quite pretty. I have to say, was it difficult to make this page? Difficult is probably a bad word, but Hannah was around me. I could not finish it. It was like every time I had some idea, she would be like, "Mom, you put the bow here, and you put here and there and there." Oh, and she was such a helper, but at the same time, I couldn't focus on my class on what I wish to do. So it was a tiny bit of difficulty. But yeah, the page is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the shine. I see the shine very much. I hope you too. Let me see if I can get a little bit whiter, maybe slightly whiter. Yes, let's share this video. Please do share this link so more people can join and hear about us. That would be amazing. So I'm gonna show you the papers that I have here today, because I have few actually lovely things. Like this is quite a new thing to me. It's from Studio Light Essentials DIY block. I know the brand very well. I've been using their paper since many years, and they are changing their kind of they're changing. Just popping in. Oh, Vicky is actually on her craft fair, I think, market, isn't it? And she cannot be super present today, but she's here just to say hi. So hi, Vicky. It's good to see the green comment. Very easy to recognize. Actually, Lucas have saw it first. So Studio Light has been changing, making different sort of papers, different sets. Like they're very much experimenting and looking for their favorite way of kind of creating products. And I love what they do right now. So this is the block that I will be using partially as well from this. I also have a beautiful, gorgeous collection collectables from Stamperia or Stamperia. I don't know, but I think it's Stamperia. I think that's what I should say. Beautiful. This one is actually designed by Polish girl Dorota Kotowicz. She's fantastic. She does a gorgeous cards and especially beautiful albums, handmade albums. She does really make an amazing projects as well herself. And she has done a ballet. I don't know if I have it here. I do somewhere, but I don't know where. But that's okay. I do have the other one. I'll show you. Maybe I have it. Oh, I have another one. This one. Oh, I have the ballet one. Oh my. Merry Christmas. Oh, Vicky, thank you so much. I I hope your market is going very well. Oh. Yeah, those books, I mean, seriously, they are so good that I got the second Amazonia. I just fell in love with it so much. It's like very much cut out most of it, not most of it, a lot of it. So I get a second one. I just truly loved it. I really, truly loved it. And I mean it, like, so they are new things. And what I love about it is that they are double sided, literally. So if your butterfly or your bird is this way, but on the project you prefer it to be on the other side, then yeah, it's on the other side, you can change it. So I have two Amazonia, couldn't help myself, and I will be getting second Christmas for definite. I have one, and it's like a pain to cut it because it's so gorgeousness. And I have also from Dorota the Passion, the ballet one. I'm not into ballet whatsoever, but Hannah is. She is dreaming to have her own dress of a ballet. She's dancing constantly, and it's a gorgeous. I think it's very much nice. It's not only ballet; it's like the windows and all, and it's a very much romantic, very much girly thing. I don't think I will ever use those shoes, but I'm happy to look at them as well. And I love these dry flowers. I always do the dresses. One of the dresses Hannah have took it. Look, I have it. The color palette. It's gorgeous. Maybe sometime I will need it. I don't know. We shall see. But just to let you know, there are more of these collectibles. But I just truly love them. So Stamperia, high five to you for these. I really love them. What else I have? I have this one. It's P13. It's another Polish, not another Polish brand, but it's definitely time for coffee. It was so funny. One of the comments said 2 days ago, I think, on the channel said that that she can't focus because I speak so much. that I non-stop speak. And I'm just thinking that, oh wow, if you only knew how difficult it is to keep everyone involved, interacting, or how to keep people engaged and really interested in video, it is by speaking all the time. And I've learned that. I think I mastered this because I personally in real life I do speak a lot. I love talking, I love chatting, I love in general being outspoken. Oh, Lucas is shaking his head in the yes, you are. But obviously, I do not speak like 24/7. But in the videos, like he's laughing again. In the videos, obviously you have to talk. Like, I mean, the music is fine, or saying a word every 5 minutes is fine, but people would skip it, or well, you can still skip it because you can't listen to me and stand me anymore. But I think the chit chat in general, it's super important, and I've learned and I've mastered to never stop talking on the videos. And sometimes probably I repeat myself. I try not to, because I sometimes don't know whether I said something to members video or you guys here on the main channel. I don't know that. So I will be using that house. And this one is Polish brand P13. It's called Piątek 13. A Polish brand. I really, truly like them. I have plenty of things from them. Probably not enough. I have the bigger pad from a different winter collection as well. But anyway, something else I have these are from Belgium. This is from Belgium, literally from Massy, from my beautiful Belgian friend, from her old book that she gifted me, which was amazing. This one is Polish brand, accidentally Ita the collection, very old paper, but I love it, truly love it. And we will be using that as well. And we have Scrap Boys. This one is double-sided as well, and that's something I didn't know about. But anyway, Scrap Boys, wintertime. This paper, I'm going to be using this little girl, this little squirrel, and this, and we shall see what I'm going to be using. But that's the plan. And I also have quite a nice collection of stencils, and I'm quite surprised, quite pretty. No, quite proud, because wow, I have, oh, this is a new, I'll show you, quite different. Each is very different if you look at it, like really, really, how different can you have stars? But actually they are different. I don't think I need more, except that I would love to have my own stencil designed by me, hand drawn or something. But how different can you go with the stars? I think my favorite is, I've used this one, can't remember the brand, sadly there's nothing written here. I don't know what's that brand. I really can't remember. This one is Joy something. This one, no brand written, I think. And this one is Stamperia. And this one I can't remember. I think it's Vicky Bouton, but I could be wrong. I think it's American Craft. I don't know. But anyway, whatever stencil you have, use what you have. Don't overspend if you don't have to. And this is a new thing. This is first time I have Studio Light stencil. I bought it. I don't know if I ever use it, but I just wanted to have it because it's like this layering effect of inking. I'm not into inking. I'm not into these sort of card making tricks and stuff, but maybe I would love to try it someday. So I got it. And that's it. Okay, so that's what we have here. So who is crafting with me, please? Chit chat, have elevator music. No, I will never stop talking. Possible. First art haul in months. I can. Oh, that's so nice, Laura. Tell me who's crafting with me, guys. Let's start this. Let's start. Oh, and the basic mediums. I have been talking to Rashmi, the owner of Little Birdie. They have been sold out. The clear gesso have been back in stock and sold out so fast that it exceeded their expectations. So I think the last thing she said to me is that it is reaching the warehouse again, another batch. Know it that the shipments from like the brand Little Bird is Indian, so, and their stock room, like a big warehouse in the USA now, you can only imagine the cost of shipments that have changed in the, I think it's triple the price for the uh, oh, Lucas is showing me full hand, which means five. Five times more the shipments have changed the price, so it's 5 times more expensive to ship a big container loaded with stuff. So you can only imagine the difficulties that big companies, not only big companies, every company is facing, especially those who are depending on the countries where you are, so they produce here, sell there, and it's just a difficult times. So it's not that, and it's also lack of space in the containers, or there's no container available at all, or you have to wait maybe 2 months or something for it to become available. It's not like this anymore. It used to be, not anymore. I don't think it's even a matter of finances. You just don't get it on time. So basically what I'm trying to say is that please keep checking the website, set a reminder for Gesso, because, and I also asked her about the new heavy Gesso that they have been producing with my help, and they said that it is done. It's waiting for it to reach the warehouse. The second I'll know about it, I'll let you know, guys. I know that someone have managed to get 5 jars within one order or something, so it is possible, but it is possible. I'm reading your comments. Yeah, so you just have to check their website. It's very good gesso, I have to say. I like it super very, very much. And this is a dolly that is waiting to be glued down because her hair is falling. So I have basic supplies here, as you can tell, and that's it. Let's start, because it's been 40 minutes and so many of you is still here. Super happy to know that even though I'm chatting like no one is listening, but you are here, so that's very good. Huh? Oh yeah, Yeah, I know, Lucas. I know. Lucas is saying that, come on, just start crafting. I actually have these 2 pages glued down, which is very good. So that's a good start. I have 2 books because I usually have a main page, let's say in one book, for example, this one, or not. I don't know, actually. But anyway, a lot of times I had these classes done and I had repeated the design. Oh, I like this one. No, is it? No. Oops, maybe I'm wrong now. Maybe it's not the book that I thought it is. Well, no, it must be. It must be. Oh, yeah, it is. See? So I have 2 books and I repeat the same design usually on the class, although they're a little bit different. Yeah. So let me get this book away from my view and let's start off. And we're going to start off by base. I think what I like about different layers is I usually start, well, it's not it's not that that's how you're supposed to do, but I will start with the outer section of my pages, and I will basically half it. Is that a good way to say it? I'm gonna half it, so I'm gonna have a bit of here, a little bit of here, and same for this one. So maybe like this or like that, I don't know, something along these ways. Let me just actually move aside a little bit so you will have a better view on what I'm doing. And I'm gonna just make a little bit of a cleanup. Okay, we have it all ready, steady, go. And I have my beautiful wintry Christmassy feel here on the desk. Okay, and I will be using the actual glue stick for the pages. Oh yeah, Hannah, have used the chest rake, forgot to close it down so it's dry, but that's okay. I've been sorted with glues thanks to Aida. There we go. Let's have these glue down. I'm using just a Pritt stick. You can use gel medium, you can use school glue, whatever you have, guys, whatever you own. And as you can tell, the kind of darker element goes outside and the brighter is kind of inside, because we will be making sure that we're gonna blend this in, kind of. So there we go, and that's there. And there we go. Now I have to say that this class, it's a lot of the process is quite of a long one for this particular one. It's a lot of steps, I would say, but you have to know that you can change the steps. You can do however it feels right. My way doesn't mean it's the best way, so please feel free to do however it feels right to you. You know. Now, I think I'm gonna go for this one here. There we go. Now, so here is, sometimes it may not stick. That's okay. Don't worry. There we go. Now, so we have our pages glued down. So instead of book pages, you can use any scrapbook paper that you have, Any scrapbook paper as well would be perfectly well. So tell me, I've asked you, but I didn't read the comments. Do you like the advent calendar opening? Like, I shouldn't even say advent calendar. Let's say countdown calendars. Do you like it? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? And are you looking forward to them? Because I think it's a new thing. And I'm telling you, next year there will be few, I believe, extra people doing the calendars. I'm guessing it's going to be a new trend for craft community. That's my guess, because I'm planning to do that next year as well, because I truly enjoy it. So I really have tons of fun doing it. So I'm guessing that it's going to be a new thing for people to do, because it is awesome. I like it. I personally like it. Let me just have these now. I'm gonna be having these as well ready, but before that, actually, I'm gonna be getting my transparent gesso and covering the whole surface. Oh, Lucas, I didn't bring my brushes, didn't I? I didn't I? I don't know, but I have some other brushes. So let me grab my transparent gesso. Oh, one thing as well we shall do. It is actually, where is my? It's here. There we go. In the middle, I like to actually add my tape because it helps to prevent from ripping the pages, and also, yeah, it's not going through. It's not going through. And in most of my projects, you would see those tapes. This tape or any washi tape. This is masking tape, or this is painter tape, whatever you like to call it. There we go. So let's jump in. Let's jump in with the transparent gesso. Why do we have transparent gesso? Well, this is the way to prime your page. This is the way to kind of get it ready for any other work that we're planning on doing. And I like to have it all primed, because if I don't, then I'm having patches on pages that they're not primed, they're not treated with gesso, and the color flow, it's not there. Sometimes it's a good accident, a bad mistake, but a good mistake. No, a good mistake. Mistake is bad in general. So yeah, sometimes it's a good mistake because you're learning something new, which is which is possible. But usually, I'm trying to make sure that I'm gonna do the whole page and prime it as well. Oh, Anya, thank you so much. Actually, check out Anna's YouTube channel. She does herself YouTube videos as well. Thank you for the happy, lovely pair. Anna does her own YouTube channel as well. She has been making plenty of Miran flowers, art journaling, card making a lot. She is the design team member for Stamperia. So you will see a lot of Stamperia designs there. So feel free to check her channel and subscribe to it. And also, if you are in UK, you may find her, Anya Lebieniec, on Facebook, because she is also agent for travel. PT, she doesn't do consultancy for traveling for others than UK. But if you're UK friend, you may want to get in touch with Anna, because she is that's her new kind of path that she has started, and I'm very proud of her and very much crossing my fingers things will work out. Now the next thing, guys, we're gonna do is I'm gonna be adding on the wet surface as it is. I will be adding the white gesso now, and I'm not drying anything purposely. I didn't even clean my brush because it's fine if it's mixed up with the white transparent, no difference. Now make sure you are adding an amount of white, especially where the kind of meets up is, when the paper meets the paper, in this kind of area. This is just my way of blending, this is my way of understanding, and it's kind of Genie Mac, Marta, you're not stopping actually talking. It's just how it works for me. And I think the fact that the transparent gesso, the clear gesso is still wet, it kind of blends in easier, better, or different in a good way. I think it's just easier. Like there's no such harsh lines kind of thing. So you may actually want to put this one here like this. Oh, there we go. I definitely need a sip of coffee, friends. Let me check the comments as well. Yes, happy accidents, indeed. Oh, happy accidents, happy clouds, and happy accidents, right? There we go. There we go. You want? No, I'm okay, Lucas. You can sit. Lucas is asking if I want to sit down, but if you stay here and I can sit on your laps, then I can sit. He's laughing. He's such a. It's so funny how different we are. It's actually unbelievable how different we are as a people in general. I don't know how on earth withstanding each other still. It's like, How is that even possible? I just lifted up. There was a bubble, air bubble. I lifted up, ripped it apart, and now putting it back with extra glue so that it's going to be flatter. Yeah, I think so. Now, so things are slowly drying, and while they dry, we can still add a little bit extra, a little bit extra, a little bit extra, going back and forward, back and forward. Like a lot of these will be covered with other designs, so really the focus will be here on the sides as well. Rita, you the same with your husband? Well, yeah, usually that's what it is. The people who are different to each other or super similar, they kind of get on well with each other. But I could strangle him like a million times a day, and at the same time, I just love him to bits more than anything. Well, the girls first, and then maybe YouTube channel, maybe. I mean, yeah. Well, Lucas, you know the truth, like. No, Lucas is one in kind, one in a million, one of a kind. So as you know by now, girls, you know it, girls and boys, I should say. So I keep on going back and forth with the gesso. So it's like a um I'm kind of killing that difference, but I think this is plenty, and that it's good already what it is, because we will be adding different things. Like if I'll show you now the page itself, you will see that not a lot, you can see not a lot, but you can see some of the pages here, not much here, but depending on how your design have happened to be, you can see tiny bits here. So with the collages and journaling, mixed media in general, all these sort of layers, like people will be asking, oh, Jenny Mac, Marta, you are covering that, what's the point? Well, the point is exactly it. Things do peek through, and they create that special vibe, special look, special feel, and that's due to layers. And we all have different ways of putting layers. What's first, what's second, what's third, and how, and what mediums we use. This is the way how I've learned, how I like and enjoy it. You may wish to follow it, and also know it that you can follow exactly my steps. If you feel like copying what I'm doing right now, that's perfectly fine. Don't be afraid, we all copy each other. That's the truth. We take an inspiration from each other. If it's 100% copy or most of the percent copy, and you're going to claim it your own, that's wrong. But if you ever mention, oh, I've been on the class, or even if you haven't been on the class but you've been inspired by someone superly hugely a lot, and you will say that you've been inspired and you created this and that, that's awesome. That's how we learn. There's nothing new to be discovered these days. It's so very difficult. Like my what I have said earlier, how can I make a different stencil? I have already 6 or something star stencils. Can I do any other design? How is that even possible? Like it's like not so very much possible, Okay, so this is what we have. I'm gonna maybe add extra little layer here and there in front. I don't mind a little bit of texture that has been created by this dry gesso here. It's fine, it's perfectly fine. So I definitely need a water here to put this brush in. That's my drinking water, or maybe I will use this one. There we go. Maybe let me see the comment. Zdążyłaś! Witaj. What's congratulations? What's congrats, guys? Oh, Fiona! 40 years. Wow. That's a huge achievement. Congrats. Yeah, if you're late coming, as you can see, I've just started because I've been chatting far too much. So that's what we have. I'm gonna dry this. I do need to dry this layer a bit. I do. Well, yeah, a long marriage is like when my dad went to hospital now last week, and I rang my mom and I said, Mom, this is like When was the last time you have been on your own at home? Like, it never happens. They always together. So it's been very difficult for her because they so used to each other. They married 50 years? Well, definitely 40. If my dad is 72, they must be. My sister is nearly 40. Is she? I'm nearly 40, so I'm 37. Am I 37? No, maybe I'm 38. I don't know. Anyway, my sister is 40 something, so they must be married 50 years, I'm guessing. I think the big 50 was last year, Lucas. I think so. Or anyway, they are so used to each other, like hugely. Um oh my, like she's so used to it that she forgot he's not there, and she went check on him to make sure his laptop is off or whichever. So yeah, people are used to it. We are, and we do change as well, obviously. Hey, Tara, that's my beautiful friend as well. Yeah, some of you guys have missed the lives so many times that it's actually upsetting. And some of you are at the every single life. I have tried to give info on YouTube, YouTube community, YouTube stories, Instagram posts, Facebook twice, stories on Facebook on private, cafe once, twice, and Maremi's 11 places. That's what I at least remember. And I have been giving this info about the life in 11 places at different times, at different info, just to make sure that people will catch it, like. And still, you know, technically there could be like 10 times more people, but obviously people are busy with the holiday preparations and all. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole, for such lovely words. We are actually with Lucas together 24/7 since we just had Hannah, because Lucas stepped down from his work that time. I've asked him to take time off and he never returned because life has happened. So we've been together 24/7. I mean 7 days a week since 4 years now. 4 years will be February when Hannah was born. No, January, when the month before I asked Lucas to stop working, to be around, because he would travel to Dublin, he would travel across the country, and I was like, what if you be there like 400 kilometers away and I will start having a baby? You can't. You have to be here. So yes, I don't know how we're making it. 4 years together all the time. It's like siblings now, nearly. It's actually no good, probably not healthy. I need a holiday, Lucas, and I'm going on my own. He's shaking his head with, yes, of course, yeah. Take Hannah with you. Oh, actually, that's a great one. Where did you hear about the live? How did you find out about the live today? Please, I would love to know. New Zealand. I seen on your last video you were doing live, but not on Instagram. Facebook, Instagram, cafe. Oh, you heard it from Marta. Who's Marta? From Girl Love Countdown Calendars, watching crits. Oh, Facebook notification. Okay. Everyone is different, you see. Cafe, Facebook, cafe, YouTube, YouTube notification. Netherlands. Anya. Oh, you check it every day. Oh, thank you. have notifications. Yes, sometimes you can be a subscriber and still not have a notification. Cafe is a cafe group, my beautiful friends. It's a Facebook group called Maremi's Creative Cafe, and it's a special place for everyone to share their artwork, and not kind of promotional place of any sort. We're just kind of sharing what we love, which is art and life sometimes as well. Okay, my next thing will be to get these papers separated and create a scenery of its kind so that we have. Are you going for the, Hannah? Bougie? Come on, don't be this. A kiss, not a knock knock. You. Yeah. Oh man. With them bad, without them even worse, isn't it? So, but he's gonna put Hannah to bed. Emily's actually minding her now upstairs. I could hear them running like this. So notification, but not this one. Oh, you see, it's good to say hello here, guys. It's good to leave a comment. It's good to interact with my YouTube channel, so you will be notified more often, because YouTube will think she likes her. Let's give her a chance to see her other videos, and let's inform her about things. So that's how it works. Knock knock is gone now, upstairs for Hannah to put her to bed. I fed her quickly before. She had a rice, warm rice with yogurt and raspberries, and what else was there? That's it. Raspberries, yogurt, and rice for the evening. That's what she had for her meal tonight, because we were out, so she had a sandwich on the way, in the North Pole Express, and she had a soup before we left. So yeah, that was a nice kind of nice supper for her, I think. So I'm gonna separate these, and instead of having them in one line like this, I'm gonna have them arranged somehow. So create something on your background. Maybe if you don't have this tissue rice paper, how about using maybe, I think I need a little bit of that to be lifted up, because I don't see too well this, but let's see if I can have this one. Oh no, it's going down. How about if I put this one, 2 seconds, I'm placing my tablet a bit up higher. Oh, it's wonky now, but it's higher. Oh, there we go. I see it far better. Sorry about that, about my t-shirt in the view. And I actually sat down because why not? Okay, so what we have been talking, oh, if you don't have the rice paper, how about checking your napkin selection? Polar Express. We didn't watch it. We've been in the Polar Express experience here in West Cork, in Clonakilty actually, and it's been nice. But it's like the Polar Express has been done from the choo-choo train. That you can see all year round. So it was quite fun, I have to say. And Hannah met a Santi, which is the main thing. Do you get people recognize you when you are out, Marta? Oh, Jesus, no. Never. No, once. It happened once. And I tell you that story. Oh, how bad that I don't remember the name. Oh, no, I don't believe that I don't remember her name. She basically, this girl lives like a village next to us. And she literally, was she here stopping me and saying, hi, Marta? And did we knew each other? Oh, Claire. Her name is Claire. I can't remember whether. I think we didn't know each other. We didn't know each other that time, but she recognized me and she said, I think she's watching my videos. I think. And Claire knew something. Her surname is, and it was in the shopping center. And I've looked like the worst ever. I don't think she's watching now, but I think that was that was definitely the only ever time. Like nobody will recognize me. I'm in the village, in the small, really small town, and like I mean, no, people have no clue what I'm doing. So it's so funny, actually. What a nice question. Do I get recognized? No, not a hope. No, unless I am, but people don't say it. I don't know. I don't think my neighbors watch these videos. I don't think like people from here ever watch it. Like nobody's crafting. Like it's a very niche market, as I said before. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. um, I think it's a new option for the membership actually that members can use a highlighted comment once in a month or something like that on the chit chat. I don't know. I think I read it something, but I could be wrong as well. But I see a second highlighted comment like this, so I'm guessing that's it. I don't think I've seen it, or maybe I did. I would have to ask Emily because the name seems to be familiar. So well, we definitely will be watching something this year because it's fun to watch Christmas movie together, definitely. But the problem is that Hannah doesn't really. She's really very much sensitive to things, so sometimes it's very difficult to find the because a lot of these movies are kind of scary, not scary, but emotional, full of emotions. So she's getting stressed. So we had to find a. Do you realize over what, Marta? Wait, how do your friends react if when you tell you are a crafter artist? How do my friends react when I say it? Um, well, it's funny when people ask me sometimes, let's say, I don't know, let's say, where could they ask you? Like if you like buying, let's say, insurance for the house or something, and they ask your profession, and what do I say? Like it is so I actually do say that I'm a YouTuber because it is, and our accountant, I think he thinks it's quite a different one because I don't think he has anyone doing this, so it's quite different for sure. You worked it out. Oh, where was the question? 2 seconds. Realize you. Oh, but do you realize that over 300 is classified as a viral sensation? I don't think so. I don't think so. But oh, thank you so much for joining the membership. Now, well, make sure to check the comment, not the comment, the in every video description, under every video and description there is this playlist for membership, and because you became a member now you can still watch the last 2 years of membership videos, so feel free to check that. So thank you so much for joining. Oh, by the way, the vlog for the members, uh November vlog, it will be very soon, I hope. By the way, I have a vlogging camera now. We have tested it out today, so changes. Let me just get these now. So it well, 300,000 people, it's a town, like it's like wow, it's a huge number, I have to say. For a crafter especially, it's huge. It's oh wow, I remember when I have started my YouTube channel, and when I literally that I remember when we were even deciding with Lucas to join the the option of being paid by YouTube, from YouTube, for advertisement, and I was like, what if it's a scam, Lucas? I was terrified, and we were reading all the regulations because it was a pretty new thing. And I think I have asked one person, one crafter that had a YouTube channel that time. I think I have asked one person, are you getting paid by advertisement and all? And that person said, no, I was never monetized. It's called being monetized by YouTube, and you need to have a certain amount of watch time and subscribers. And I think I joined when I had far more, because I think you need 1,000. And I think when I joined it, I probably had, I actually can't remember, but I think I could have had maybe 10 or 20, like quite a lot already. And I remember being afraid that it's a scam from YouTube being monetized. And I remember I was getting paid every second month because the minimum to be paid, it was, I think you had to have minimum of 70 euro, around $70, uh, to be paid a month. But I was never reaching that. So that amount was reached in 2 months. So yeah, I was getting paid at the beginning in 2 months, but for the first 2-3 years I didn't get anything ever. So when I started YouTube channel, that wasn't even in my mind whatsoever, you know. I've been a member for a few months now. I've just updated the payment. Oh, yes, you have been. I was just thinking that. Oh, okay, I get it now. You're talking about I recently got monetized and I was amazed at all banking. Yes, yes. Well, I don't know that time. No, no, actually, it was quite a lot. That's why I was thinking that is it a scam or what's going on? Like, yeah, it's not something you do every day. But it was a very good, important decision to be made for sure. I'm trying to find these pages. Oh yes, I have it. So the pages I will be using is this one. Where's the? I lost my scissors, but I in the meantime bought a new one. Couldn't find these, and I found them. Emily found them. So I'm gonna have two of these small scissors, which is good. One for me, one for Lucas if he fancy cutting some of the digi papers or something. By the way, have you been aware of digital papers in the Buy Me Coffee page? If not, please check them out. They are free pages for you to download, print, cut it, and use in your art. It's Buy Me Coffee page, so feel free to check. I didn't. I'm listening to Hannah. I thought she's crying, but no, she's not crying. She is singing basically. I didn't do any new designs as yet because Christmas is always such a busy month and such a busy time, and like I've been doing a lot of videos. I mean, seriously, a lot. I thought more than I planned for sure. And sometimes like there were videos every day with the calendars and all, with some little break due to family reasons, but in general, yeah, I've been very good, trying my best to keep you entertained, and I hope to be back to designing new papers, maybe new products after New Year. But on the other hand, I am also thinking that I wish for kind of maybe not a break, but some sort of changes. I don't know yet. I don't know yet what sort, but yes. I'm cutting this one as well. So we have a bear, we have a house, and we need some greenery as well. And these two are coming from this one, which is Essentials from Studio Light DIY blog, and I ordered it from the Germany shop Papiria, and I actually made another order in Papiria. I love that name, Papiria, and I'm gonna have another DIY blog Christmas as well, I think, but a different one, winter different one. Who is done with Christmas shopping? Yeah, we are done as well with Lucas. Actually, we have been very good this year, I have to say. We've been trying our best to be on time and to really not leave the things last minute. And we've been actually very good shopping for Black Friday for Marta, because we've been getting things that are quite expensive spendings for the company and for us to work, and having it much easier to work, like new camera for example. So we have been but for the girls we've been really collecting things. We always do over months. Like I can buy something today for next year. I'm very much like that. So oh, Maria, thank you so much. Such a kind gesture. Thank you. I'm always very much speechless after you have been so generous to me, guys. The fact that you're coming and watching my videos, and I have always a full house of people, it's amazing. And it makes me always so happy. So thank you. We've been thinking with Lucas, shall we do it like this Saturday, or should we do it Sunday or maybe Monday? And I said, nah, Lucas, let's do it Saturday. I think everyone will appreciate Saturday more, I think. Now that I'm looking, is it a different Christmas tree? Slightly looking different. No, it's the same actually, Marta. You just cut it differently. It's the same. And we nearly thought of doing it next week, but next week we have another little surprise for the girls, which cause it's a longer trip. And I said we may not be on time back or something. So I said, no, let's do it now. And also, if I'm feeling up for it physically, it's good because with these days I may be under weather tomorrow. Oh no, let's do the knock knock, touch wood, because hopefully not. But I said I'm fine, let's do the live. The girls are around. I mean, Anya and Rain are around to be in the chat, which is super important as well, to have them as helping. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mm, I was wondering as well to ask you what sort of videos over Christmas you have been missing the most. Like, what are the videos that you have been hoping it will happen, but it didn't happen? For example, I know that a lot of people have been waiting for Christmas watercolor. I've done few of them. I have one more, I think, or something like that. But it's been not easy to make those because I've done so many designs that now coming up with something super new and fresh, it's not easy. You buy a lot from Papiria. Yes, I became their customer as well now. I love you chatting so much. More with Emily. Oh, I've recorded Hannah opening her calendar every day, so I'm gonna have that as well popping in soon on the channel. It's gonna be out on the channel probably after Christmas when she opens it fully, like obviously, because um because she needs to open it first, right? Oh, happy dance, love you. Oh, Karina, thank you. O, uwielbiam cię oglądać i słuchać, Marta. I love listening to you and watching you. Is snowing in Ireland or is just raining? Raining. It's raining and raining again. And today we went on that Polar Express. That's why I'm looking so strange, because I straighten my hair for the live, and I thought it's perfect. I'm gonna have a makeup on and hair and all. We go out, we come back from the Polar Express with the girls, and we have a live. And then I look like a sheep because all the rain was on me, and I got curly hair. So yeah, it was raining, and it is raining. It's just a rainy country. That's how it is. So no snow, not even a sign of a snow, and I don't think there's any sort of plan for it. No, nothing. It's planned for it as yet. So that's how it is. I'm cutting this even more. That's a highlighted comment. It's actually great option. I think it's, as I said, I think I have read that it's a one time a month or something like that. I think it's a nice thing, actually. Wine book self care. Oh, okay. Let me see. Ornaments before they were. Yes, I didn't do any ornaments. I did the stars, but that's all. Paper star, a journal page in Christmas theme. You have very hot here today. Marta, a bubble. Mm, let's see. Christmas bubble. Yeah, I didn't do any of these. Isn't it? Decoupage tips video. Okay, yeah. Making everything. I have to say I had a plan for clay ornaments, clay angels or something. I ran out of time for sure. I started on time this year, but I've still run out of time. So sadly. But you know what? I was thinking afterwards, Marta, but if you're gonna do that this year, what you're gonna do next year? Like there's so many ideas, but you know, so I said, okay, fine, it's okay. I can just leave it for next year. So maybe next year it will happen, but I would love to start recording videos earlier than this year. I'm every year trying to be better, but I think I'm still quite late to the party. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I loved them as well, the fall themed videos, because I always have been far from them, but because I've been very good at getting all these woodland themed papers, I have a lot of them now, and they really have been my favorites as well, the woodland theme. So yes, I would like. I love that. One thing I wish to do is actually a 5-minute 3-page winter and 5-minute 3-page Christmas. That's my plan. I didn't record them yet. And I tell you also why time ran out of me, because Hannah has been home most of the time. So she was like, let's say, week in school, 2 weeks home. So, and the second I enter the studio, she's right here beside me. So it's impossible to record. Oh, my accent, it's a mix between Irish, I'd say, I hope, I guess, and Polish, and kind of Marta style. I do a lot of words making. I make a lot of um like gorgisso, or I don't know. Like, you probably know best all my sayings that I do say a lot. So I'm actually so happy and glad that I've managed to squeeze that live class, because that live meeting, because we miss it a lot, we need it a lot, but life goes fast, so much. Every week is passed by so much. I can't believe it that it's already halfway December. We're nearly at the New Year. We're nearly at the Christmas time. We've been nearly sitting and eating carp. Well, we don't eat that, but plenty people do, and well, is it only in Poland? Maybe it's only in Poland. I don't eat that, but yeah, we be sitting with the 12 dishes in Polish tradition style in no time. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable, actually. Time flies far too fast. And Hannah loves being in school, but because of the blocked nose, sometimes she can't, and she has to stay on quarantine and all. So it's been like, Jeannie Mac, seriously. Seriously, I planned for recording this and that, and then I have a little a little rascal around me. So it's like, okay, well, maybe tomorrow. Or not. Yes, there is a winter in Poland. I'm jealous. Hannah, Emily's jealous. Winter woodland theme. Yeah, winter woodland theme indeed. Something like that for sure. Yes, I think my English is quite easy to understand because I don't speak it too well. So, and my accent is probably as well accent with no accent, easy to follow and understand. So, I guess, I guess so. Yes, feel free to join the cafe group. Link is posted. Anya did. It's Maremi's Creative Cafe. You will be asked some questions. Where did you hear about the group? Or who is Marta? No, who is Maremi, I think. And it's for us to make it faster in elimination of those who shouldn't be entering the group just because they're not, like, they don't know why they came there. And we're trying to keep it the zone very friendly zone, no promotional, no kind of links, although I have broke the rule because I shared the link to the this video, but obviously I wanted more people to hear it and join it and not miss it, so I shared that link, but I don't at all share any links. And we basically try not to do it, because if we start sharing the links and it's like, oh, go there, do this, buy that, I bought it, this, I this is my video, this and that. If everyone will be sharing links only, there'll be no chats. People will be jumping in just to share the links, and there will be plenty people sharing the links that are not interested in any conversation whatsoever. They're interested to only grow their numbers, to get new followers, so they're going to share everywhere, including our group, and that's not what I like to do. I wish to keep the group, and it's working like this for years and years, against some of the people, because I know that this group has been taken in a negative way just because I didn't allow the links. But it's not that I don't allow it to others. I don't share my own videos either. I should have. It's a great platform. There's over like 20,000 members. So it's a great way to share it. But I still don't do it. Hi, Emily. I still don't do it because it's fair and square on also for me. Okay, I shared it today for the class, but I couldn't help myself because I just really wanted more people to hear of it and not miss it, because I don't do lives often. Like, last one was September. So yeah, that's how it is, and that's why it is. Not everyone understand it. everyone is respecting it, thankfully, but not everyone understands why, and it's nothing against anyone in person. Like design team projects, we don't allow this to be shared there because it's more professional style of crafting, and I really always wanted this group to be for non-professional. No offense to anyone's style, anyone's um kind of, what's the word, how good or bad we are. It's not about that, but it's about encouraging those who would never ever share their artwork because they're afraid of being judged, or they are afraid of being not good enough. But if they see all the amazing professionals being shared there, you can only imagine that it can be very much downing, and kind of people may be not really willing to share much. So okay, so this is what we have right now. Oh, we're missing the house as well. So basically I have chosen different elements, and I'm gonna be like placing them here and there, thinking of where can I add it and what, and so on. So that way we are having building like this composition, building the scenery of whatever we like. Emily, everyone is saying congrats on the mats. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that house. Ah, if you wonder, P13 Piątek 13, the Four Season Winter. I like it. I like it. I like it. I do like it. How is Hannah? How was Hannah, Emily? I heard you both like running like spring chickens there. Up chasing each other. Did you water your plants, Emmy? You did together. Very well. Oh, well done. That's good. I have asked Emily twice to do it, and she keep on forgetting. Obviously, she's a busy teen, so of course. But I'm glad you did, Emily. I know.
But I see what you mean. They were all very dry.
They were dry. Yeah, they really needed the the drink so badly. Okay. Did you eat your supper yet?
I did.
You did. Oh well, then that's good.
I ate it near you.
Huh?
I had
Oh, with me, of course, the baguette. Do you want to open the calendar? My calendar?
which one?
The gold one, the house.
Do I have to bring it?
Yeah, if you like. Would you like to?
Calendar.
Huh?
The whole calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, here, hover it in under the camera. We'll see together what I have in today's calendar. Because I'm opening my private calendar. I have 3. I have coffee one, and I have coffee. What else I have? Coffee, tea, and cosmetics. Go on. What day is today?
11.
11th. Woohoo! Do you want to do it? Let's see. It's a small window. Wait, nobody can see it. Oh, there you go. Go on. I hold it with you. The smell, it's gorgeousness. What is it? A bar soap?
I have no idea. Oh, that was deep. So you knew it. Soap bar, rice milk, and cherry blossom.
Oh, wow. Go on, smell it away. Smell it away.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, Ginny Mac, it's gorgeousness. I have 2 candles here in the studio from that calendar.
Oh, and it has a logo on it.
And the second,
cute.
very pretty. And the second I walk in, I can smell these 2 little imperial rose and sweet jasmine. Ah, my gosh, it's gorgeous. Like, I love it. Okay. So how many of you do you have advent calendars at all, guys? Any of you? And if you do, what kind? And do you plan for next year of getting or making a calendar? Gorgeous nails, Emily.
Oh, thank you.
She has Christmas, winter. Oh, she's matching my page today.
It reminds me of something. If not, Hannah had something like a polar bear.
Oh, maybe.
Or something. And it was like a similar shade of blue to this.
Now, before we're gonna jump in with the, it's a very wintry nails anyway. Before we're gonna jump in with the paper, we're gonna stock the actual rice paper. So for the rice paper, we need flat brush, a transparent gesso, and our whichever we prefer, the papers, whichever elements we plan on using. I'm looking at my original design, but I don't think it matters as such. You can use whatever you prefer. I'm gonna be making it maybe similar, but So maybe here. Let's see. So
Ooh,
I'm jumping with my...
someone ordered Arteza calendar.
I just ordered Arteza today after you informed. Oh, that's awesome. It's half price, so you can't go wrong there, right?
2 chocolate calendars.
Are you going to get 200? Wait, that was to you. Are you going to get 100 in art? No pressure, sweetheart.
No, I didn't. I got 93.
Yes. She has been doing they had, oh, go on, Emily, you explain about those drawings with the kostki,
The cubes.
the cubes, yeah. I just said that, kostki, right? Go
So
on.
I was the only one from the class that chose a different material to paint on. So we had to do 2 drawings.
Możesz troszeczkę
One-
głośniej, Myszko. A bit, I think. I don't know.
There was one drawing that was meant to be black and white, and the other one was meant to be colored.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my colored one on a white sheet of paper. So I did 2 green dice on top of each other.
Like a playing dice, right?
Yeah, for Monopoly or whatever.
Kostki jak z gry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for my black and white one, I did it on a black piece of paper with white charcoal.
Have you got it here?
Uh,
You do. Oh, come on, Amy, please. You do have it. Come on. I mean it. It's gorgeous. Please. Ah, come on. Don't be shy. I would love to see it again, and I'm sure that... Ah, come on. Sorry for interrupting what you were saying, but I'm using the opportunity to see your art again. So I'm placing these elements however I like. Now, whatever you own, if you have tissue paper, if you have napkin, if you have rice paper, you can use whatever you like. This is like in the background. The idea is that it's gonna be in the background kind of thing, you know? And I think it doesn't matter the color as such. I'm placing it however it feels right, I guess. No, let me check the Bailey's chocolate and Jess. What? Oh, Jess ink. Jess ink. I need to check that because I ordered some ink. Anya, did I order that? No, I don't think it was that, but I'm gonna check that Swedish brand. We need to check that out, Anya. Make a note, please, on that Jess Ink calendar. Yeah. Studio Light. This is Studio Light. Yes, Stamperia is here. Yeah. They are expensive, even at the half price. I agree, and you don't know what you're getting, so it's not a. That's why I'm opening them as well, because I feel it's a chance for people to see what's inside before making any sort of decision. And sometimes people say, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy it because it's waste of money," and that's fine, you know. Yes, please, Emily. Sorry, who is Emily? Emily is our Emily here, my daughter. She's next to me. She's 14 and she's super awesome at art. She loves art as well as me. So go on. You can whenever you're ready, Emmy. I think it's like not straight. Am I right? I feel like it's not really. I need to lift this one if it's not too late, because I have this, it has to be straight-ish. It would annoy me with these sort of, this is not straight either. There we go. You see, when I'm sitting, that's what I recognize as well. When I'm sitting, it is not straight sometimes because I see it at a different angle, I think. So yes, that's better, I think. Hello, everyone. Hello, April. We have a chocolate one as well. We got some chocolate. I do not see her. Does Marta have a daughter, Emily? Yes, I do have Emily and Hannah. I have 2 of them. Hannah is nearly 4. She's 3 and 9 months, as we say. And Emily's 14. And everyone says, Emily's mini-me. I don't know why. But yeah, she is. Anyway, she is. I'm sure she is. This is so cutesy now. I like that. Okay, so we have our background here. Emily's getting her art ready, so get ready, everyone. Just kidding, but yes, she's getting her art ready. So I had this vision of having this village in the background, although it's like different sort of pictures, but I didn't mind that. I think it's nice. Yes, time flies. Yeah, it looks like it's in the peeking through the window with them being split in a way, somehow, I think. So I don't know how to do split screen, but you can see her hand here. Emily's here next to me. Stacy. Emily's here with me, and she has her art to show you if you wish to have a peek. So there you go. And I will be just gluing these down, which is super easy, and you don't need much of an instruction. So just so Emily will have a clear view on you now.
Here are my exam art pieces.
Super awesome, Emily. I wouldn't be able to do it myself, honestly. So, and you had your cubes in front of you, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
She said to next time do them a bit bigger.
Oh
and
yes,
then,
the teacher.
Yeah, my teacher said, and then to also add shading.
I think it's
And
a
I
good
think
tip.
That my teacher wasn't wrong.
Shading here on the
Yeah.
bottom, is it? Yes, definitely, because it's like it's giving this extra perspective, I think. So very pretty. Thanks, Emmy, for sharing that. And I see her. This is the project she had on her desk a while back. I have made a photo of Emily. Would you like to share that? It's my favorite of Emily's projects. It's a half lady, half fox, and she has hand painted, watercolored it all by herself. Everything. It's probably my favorite of yours. I love the idea very much. Very beautiful, Emily. Well done, sweetie.
Thank you.
Emily is very much shy when it comes to these things. She would not show you normally. I do have to encourage her. Yeah. So that's why I do it, because otherwise we wouldn't see anything. It's like Lucas. Lucas showed his hand today. Daddy has showed his hand. I mean, this is a big thing, Emily. It's a one step ahead, one step forward with showing himself. No, obviously not.
Not anytime soon.
No. I think that's so much fun, the fact he does these, because I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's just fun. I find it fun in a way, and teasing him as well, it's fun. So okay, now this is it. Then we have the Christmas tree. I'm using Pritt stick again, and as you can tell, I could use gel medium for that for sure. Lucas' hand showing is our Christmas gift. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Now I'm looking at my my project on the site, and this one, it looks so different in a way, because before adding all the details and everything, look, you can now see how much this is different when it's done. So this project, it's not going to be finished in half an hour. We need a little bit more time to it, because because we just do. It's a lot of kind of steps and stages and all. So, and actually someone have said, Emily, that they miss a video with you. So yeah, I think some sort of session together would be nice. I don't know what yet, but some sort of, let me just have this. So you can see the doodles happening, the sprinkles, splashes, a little bit of bits and pieces, and it changes so hugely now. Now the next one, it's gonna be the teddy berito to be added. Let me just have this one. I'm reading your comments. Yes, Emily is 14 and she hand painted that indeed herself. And yeah, I have to say that I'm very critical. Am I, Emily?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's quite upsetting in a moment because it's like this. I feel that I should encourage her, which I hope I do.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I feel that I don't think Emily likes when I say my 100% my opinion.
No, it's
Uh,
just like
mm, because I
I
would,
tried very hard and I like it myself, and then sometimes you just like burst my bubble.
yeah, but
And like I know it's in a good sense, so I improve for next time.
exactly, and I do appreciate where it's meant to be appreciated, but I just kind of like, would you prefer me to be like, oh yes, it's lovely, Emily, oh, and that's it? Like, I think with every word being said, I'm trying to give you a constructive critic. It's not
Mhm.
critic. And I also do appreciate a lot of times when it's amazing, and I do say that out loud as well. So, but I am very much not fair. Fair is not the word. Very much. Oh, the girls are texting. I see your comments, girls. Emily, you can read that. Um, I appreciate her triumphs and all, trials and all, but I also feel that it's only fair, to be honest and open, and we learn by this. I think so. Facebook group. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good, but it's not easy to say it the way that someone won't be touched and won't feel bad. But sometimes I also feel it's needed. Like, I'm just too honest. I cannot pretend. That just wouldn't be me.
That's good.
Yeah, I just do say it, whether she likes it or not. But I think it's very important as well when you say something in theory negative, to next to it put it something that is positive. Like, I don't like the color, for example, but I think the effort of shading it's fantastic, but the color is wrong, or something like that. Do you remember when you made the girl with the foxy, and I told you, Emily, the size between two heads, it's just not
I
gonna
know.
match up to you. It's not gonna be good because there's like, she had fox and a lady, and she meant to mash it up or something. And I said, Emily, the size wise between these two, the way as you plan in doing it, it's not gonna work because the fox is like 3 centimeters shorter, the head. Look at it. You have to come up with a different solution. And she did. So with that, isn't it? With that kind of guide, I said, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna work. Have a look. And she did, and she elaborated and changed things to better, right? And she has something else amazing to show you, because
No.
yes, because I'm super proud of that. This is the eye. So yeah, this is the contrast in
Shading.
shading really works. I think it's amazing. But I did say something about it, didn't I? Did I not say that it's not white enough or not? I think.
No, my teacher would have wrote something.
No,
She
but
wrote it one time actually.
it's
More
amazing.
recently.
Yeah, look at this one. I think you are
And
so.
it's a big improvement from something I did last year.
Go on, show bit one and another next to each other. Oh yes, that's a great example. Sorry, we're not here for. Is that not that one?
No, yeah.
You have to see like between. It's a beautiful piece, but this is that one, right?
From last year.
Last year, done. To this year, done. So last year, it's amazing as well for last year and all. But you have improved the shape, the
Shading.
coloring, like even the eyelashes are so fakey
Yeah.
looking here, right? But
They're really short and there's too many of them.
Yeah, and the shape of, you know, and like
Mm-hmm.
it's your history.
I like the concept though.
The concept was
here,
amazing with the
music, travel, and reading.
yeah, your favorite things and today's art. So yeah, Emmy, that's like wow, huge improvement and super. um Is my Shona here? Oh, Shona had her own live stream today. I saw it, but I didn't jump in to say hi, Shona, because we were away in the North Pole kind of experience. What's next? What's next? What is next? Oh, these downstairs things and the actual squirrel as well. I need to cut the squirrel if I'll find the paper for the squirrel. Oh, yeah, the squirrel is here. We will be shading everything in a second, and we will be adding all these transparent gesso as well. And all. Thank you so much, Emily. Yeah. Keep going, and you're gonna have another eye next year, and you will see a better improvement again. I think so. Are you leaving me, or are you just going for a sneak eating of chocolate? An apple. Usually that would be our popcorn evening. Okay, my squirrel. My squirrel. You are proud aunties. You should be, girls. Yes, Emily.
It's midnight and 7 minutes.
What? No, it's not, Emily.
Wait, what?
It's 11 in 7 minutes. Jeannie Mac, you gave me a fright that I'm not even halfway, and it's like 3 hours of a live stream. That would be not good. Not good. I didn't even check how many is still here. Oh wow, 250 is still here. Guys, if you're new joining, please give a thumbs up or down. Up or down. Did you see that actually you cannot see the number of down likes? I think it's because of the hate and drama and things like that, so people wouldn't be discouraged of seeing the likes down. So I don't see them myself. I didn't change that option. I think the YouTube did it themselves because of so many negativity in the world. I think YouTube is changing the policy or whatever to encourage the positivity, which is super important, rather than negativity, which I don't mind because I'm strong person and I know people can have a bad day or finger can slip from one to another. It happens to me as well. So it's okay. I really don't take it personally. But I know the smaller channel, imagine having 5 likes up and 2 down. That's really upsetting. It can be when we have over 300 ups and 10 down or 20 down. I really don't mind. I really, to say I don't care, it's nearly true. I don't, because if I would be upset, and I don't want that. So but thank you. I see that the likes are growing. Oh, and one, it went down from 318 to 17. So maybe someone did put like down. Maybe someone meant to do down and did up and change the mind. Oh, Marta has a good mood today. Woohoo. The squirrel is gonna be on top of our teddy bear. Why not? Oh, and I hear Hannah has been quiet, which means that maybe no, that is still reading the book. I can hear that. Reading stories. There's one story with Mama when Mama puts her to sleep, and there is like 5 with Daddy. 5 stories with Daddy. Like she wrapped him up around her finger big time. More than me. He's keep on saying that I'm spoiling her, but I mean seriously. I don't know if I have told you that, but he's like rubbing her leg to go to sleep. I don't do it. Like you go to sleep, girl, and Daddy's rubbing the leg for like half an hour. Ah, yeah, she's definitely Daddy's girl as well as Mommy's girl. Now I'm looking for the birdie. The birdie. Unless we're gonna change it to maybe some other animal. How about what if this I'll just see. How is that? And we still need a birdie because it's gonna be just nice to have the birdie, right? Right. So thank you so very much for that. Thank you for sharing the video as well. Oh, it's so cute. And yeah, it's super awesome, super important if you can share, if you can talk to your friends about it, if you can invite them to cafe if they're crafty. Absolutely. Now I am looking at the design being a little bit shrinked and changed from here because it's nice like that, to also doing it a little bit maybe different. Now I see it's a little bit different as well, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna just shrink it to this sort, so it's like it's not that very much on the side, so like that. And maybe it's good as it is. Where was the this one? And I am thinking too, wow, how did I do it? I'm gonna cut this one away. Yeah, I can still hear Lucas reading the book. Peppa Pig, it's what we read a lot as well, and Disney characters like all these princesses, because Hannah is a full-on princess. She's dreaming to get a real ballet shoe and a real ballet dress, and she have seen Irish dancing only like three days ago on YouTube. I showed it to her. She was mesmerized and she tried to copy that. So my dream may happen because I always wanted Emily to do it, but she was never ever interested. I'm building like a like extra layer of, I don't know, extra layer of snow or greenery or whichever that is. Let me see the comments. Mm. I remember someone have asked me about a great idea for a video to use old postcards, Christmas postcards into new cards. Like, I don't have them. I actually don't receive postcards, regular postcards, print out postcards from families. Nobody's sending cards anymore. So I don't have anything to alter, guys. You know, like the idea is great, but I just don't have it. So let me just see what else. So this is what we have so far. I like that. Now, who is crafting? Who is crafting? Because I feel that you're all chatty, but nobody's actually making art with me, is it? Nobody's making art with me. Go on. Who is crafting? And who is doing journal page, or who is card making, or I am. Well, Freddie, well, awesome. Fiona is crafting as well. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay, well, okay. I'm super happy to hear that you are crafting. Not Christmas. Well, not everyone is into Christmas, obviously. Not everyone is celebrating Christmas in general. So even Lucas said to me, could you stop talking Christmas? Say winter time, holiday time. Stop talking Christmas. Not everyone is Christmassy like. So, yeah. You're taking ideas. Christmas present. Oh, nice. Ornaments. Yeah, I didn't do any ornaments as such this year. How is that even possible, Marta? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely hoped Hannah will be more out in school than she was. Obviously, I love her and all, but it's like I have posted recently on the community tab information about, not information, a post, like she is so much in the studio and I don't mind that. I love her, she's my baby, she's like, and actually art is making her very calm and it's a great therapy for her and she loves it. But honestly, Emily, do you mind bringing Hannah's artwork, the shiny one? Like she loves it and I love having her around and all, but like recently two of them, including Lucas, sometimes three of them, are coming to the studio when I'm here. It's like, hello, someone is trying to work here. And it literally, even Emily laughed. Like yesterday, was it yesterday? She said, "Mommy, how long did it take me to come here when you are in the studio? Was it 30 seconds?" And she was really laughing that she came the second I arrived here. So even the older one is joking a little bit, and I love their company. I'm so happy to have them. So, but yes, let me show you Hannah's artwork, and she literally did it all by herself, except I drew the princess and the butterflies were cut out. The rest, she did it. So she said, "This is woods." And this is, and when she saw these sparkles, she chose all the biggest sparkles from this jar. I show you the jar. So here's my jar of, and she was like literally grabbing all the biggest ones. So she glued it down, she made the sky, she put the sparkles, and then she said, "Mommy, we need a princess." So I said, "Why don't you cut it out the one we made it?" So I drew it, she did the face. So do you know what? For a 4-year-old, I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. For 3.5, well, 3 and a bit. So yes, two of them are into art, which Lucas is not really the happiest. He's like, not only that they're 3 princesses, but 3 creative souls, and 3 women. He's like, this is bad. This is very bad. And I don't blame him, because yeah. Yeah, she loved it. She was so proud of it. "Mommy, can I hang it on the fridge?" Of course you can. So we have all her artwork on the fridge, of course. She is something else. Now, so we have all these animals together. I'm gonna fussy cut this one better as well. Thank you so much for staying here still, because I see that the amount of you watching still, it's like a lot. So thank you so much. And I wonder if we have here people who just found out about my channel. I wonder, like, people who are maybe saw my videos for the first time only this week or last week or this month, only like super fresh people, super new people. And if so, how did you come up with this channel? Was it Christmas crafts? Because I think some people, because of the Christmas videos, the watercolors, I think plenty people are hearing about that channel over Christmas usually. Do you remember when we used the photos printed? I used to draw my children and cut out heads. Oh yeah, I should do that. I should do that. It's just, I don't know why is that. I kind of don't have them print out. Maybe that's the problem. Might be not. Maybe that's definitely the biggest problem that I see. I have some of these elements here, and I have also this one cut out earlier. I meant to do that for the other project, but I never did. This is nice as well. I like that. Or let's see what else we can find that it's pretty, 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 pretty. Or we add this one. Maybe. Let's see. Or this is nice, actually. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna cut this one. I'll show you which one. I think I'm gonna have maybe this one here, and maybe this one as well. I'll show you in a second once I cut it around. So yes, when Hannah was yesterday with me, when I was crafting for the class, she had million ideas, and she done that project yesterday actually. When I was doing my project in a book, she goes, can I craft with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can." So she did. She brought her stuff, brought her crayons. I got her some already fussy cut elements, and she was in 7 heaven. She was the happiest ever. Oh, hi, Nicole. Nicole is Emily's very good friend here from our estate where we live. Good for those hearts, because otherwise I may miss your comment. You're following me since then. Oh, I'm glad, Erica. That actually Erica is the name of Hannah's favorite friend in class. I think in her preschool now. It's Erica. By the way, Nicole, you and Emily should be in bed. It's 11. Emily, are you on your phone? On the chat? Because Nicole is on the chat.
No, I told her that you're live.
Oh, okay. I thought, Nicole, that you saw it on my Instagram and voted for the live stream. No. So I'm thinking maybe this. Oh, yes, but this we cannot use because it's a different sort of reddishy, pinkishy color. O, bardzo dziękuję za komentarz. Dobrej nocy. Is that your journal page or a panel? It's a journal book. It's a book. It's a book, right? It's a book, but I do glue down 2 pages together because I like to work on a thick sort of base. So if you're working in the old book, you may as well glue down 3 pages together, 2-3 pages together, however it works. Now our next step, once we glue it down all, we're going to add a transparent gesso on top of everything yet again, because I want to make sure that all these details are covered up and primed, so we can add all the sort of mediums that we only wish for. So there we go here, and maybe I'm going to jump in with this one indeed, because I think it may be just pretty. So there we go. These are Tim Holtz scissors, best scissors after my dad's one. Actually, my dad's ones are no longer as good as these. I'm so used to these scissors. They are indeed the best in fussy cutting, those small scissors. So if you wish for any sharp scissors, they're sharp enough to cut your finger, so be very careful. Because I think Emily just hurt herself only recently, tiny bit. Didn't you? Yeah, you did. So now, okay, so we have this and this and this. What else we have? We have this, and we can probably use these. No, maybe it's too much of red. Maybe I can use this one here. No. Yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes, no. We are needing to close this one and also get some of the berries. Where did I get those berries from? I think from here. So we need berries for our bear, and we need berry for our, and I'm cutting this one from the Stamperia. So I think it's good to, when you buying your things, your craft goodies, I think all these years I have been always in the lookout for elements, and in the whole paper set, the paper I would never go through, but the paper elements always. And since now many years, I've been always looking for embellishments, paper embellishments like these pages. So that's why, also not because of me, but because of the whole kind of idea of having a lot of these, companies started making books with the elements only. I'll show you something actually. I'm gonna be recording video about these because I have the new Mintai, all these element books. We have these pretty, although these are backgrounds, so not fussy cutting, but these are elements. For example, we have this cutesy, we have this is pretty book, like a romantic, all sorts, and we have this one, it's backgrounds, but very much pretty for papers. 4 cards, sorry. And with something new for me, Scrap Boys, and they have all these paper embellishments for fussy cutting, plenty, and they are double-sided, so they're like the Stamperia kind of books but a different size, and plenty. I mean, seriously, a lot. This one as well, it's nice. All these are beautiful designs from watercolor artists that they purchase from and make papers with. That's how most 90% of the companies work. They purchase digital elements painted by talented artists all over the world and make their papers with it. And the popularity for the hand painted designs, it's huge since years now, and all these companies, as you can tell, have that. When I've done my papers, I painted for them as well. My flowers, for example, have been hand painted and hand drawn, and I'm talking about not this one, but this one. I'll show you. The Antiquario, for example, these flowers have been hand painted as well for the, not here. Where is it? Here. Where is it? Maybe in between. Maybe I forgot. Oh, here. So yes. Oh, let me put these back. There we go. And I think I saw someone joining the membership, didn't I? Oh, welcome in, Baby Shark, Robin. Thank you so much for joining. Be sure to check the playlist for members only, because this playlist will allow you to see extra videos that have been posted in the past months or years, actually, I should say. And you can watch it, a lot of videos. So please feel free to do it. I'm gonna fussy cut this as well. I wonder if any of you have any questions about membership. If you have any worries, if you have any questions, please ask away. I'm thinking to add this one here, maybe. We shall see. We shall see. No. Wow, where could I find beautiful papers like that? Erica, which papers? Sorry? Which papers? Because I don't know which one you're talking about. California, welcome. Thank you for joining. No. I think I need a sip of coffee. The flowers. Oh, my friend, these are my papers. I don't talk too much about them. I am shy a bit to speak about my own products. Sometimes I just don't do it enough. These are my papers, Antiquario, A4 paper size, and we have plenty of designs. And you can get them only in my online store, maremismallart.com. We ship worldwide except at this moment UK, but the shipping will happen January, because we're taking a break from shipping because it's just too chaotic, too difficult to ship, and shipments are like being late and all, so we decided to not having the whole chaos during Christmas time. So we're gonna restart. You can make an order now, obviously, and it's coming in the smaller size as well. Let me show you that. It's coming in the smaller size as well, if you wondering. And these are designed by me, painted by me. Not everything is painted, because these actually are the real, from my town where we live here, these are the real doors of the pub. This is the Irish pub, actually. Obviously it's changed and altered with what I liked and enjoyed. And these are also real buildings from where we live, real Irish doors as well from our town. The whole collection is like that. This is also the door that we have been passing and seeing daily when going with Emily to school. And this is the old hospital that it's no longer in the working, but we know about it that it's hospital because the company that we printed, the owner of the print place, when he saw the papers, he said to me that he was there with broken hand, I think, or something, and this was the old hospital in our town. So these are also, and in here you can see, if you purchase the big paper pad, you will be able to see me in that reflection, taking a photo of this window in the holding the camera in the yellow jumper. Yeah, oh well. Some of these doors, I think this actual is from my friend, from Alicia. She sent this door to me. She taken this door, I think, somewhere in Belgium or elsewhere she traveled, and maybe this as well. Some of these doors were hers, some of them were mine. So yeah, their papers are having very much of a history behind them. Every paper that I created had a history behind them. So you can get these in my store, and shipping we will ship it in January possibly. And what is membership? Membership basically is, would you like me to talk about that? But because I don't know. How can I cut this one? I can talk about that and explain in details. Now, you can see as well that these scissors are fantastic because you can really like move around like this, and it's easy to cut it. Well, membership, it's an extra option that YouTube have given to some of the channels at the beginning. I don't know if all of them. On the calendar, just yeah, I know that, Donna. YouTube have given this option 2 years ago to my channel, not 3 years ago. And for the first year, I have never actually added to my channel because I was afraid to do so, because I didn't want people to think that I'm trying to charge for videos only and stuff like that. And I was afraid that I'm gonna lose my regular subscribers and all. And I just, in general, don't like to talk about finances. It's just not a pleasant thing to do. But at some point, not only that people in general has been asking for extra option, and also YouTube channel, it's my work, it became full-time job. And let's face it, as I have been saying, it's a niche market, niche channel, this type of videos that we do. They don't have 100 million of the views. So I decided to start and see how the actual membership can go about. So membership is addition to what I already do, to our already existing videos, and it's an extra paid option with 4 different levels that you can choose from. And I added it for few reasons: for the finance reason, for the extra special thing for some people who can afford it, and basically the most important was to be able to provide free content still, because if you run YouTube channel, you get paid by advertisement. And as I said, the watch time here, it's very low in general on the crafters videos. It's not that I do slime videos and they go viral. It's not like that. So I had to make a decision. Either I'm gonna run full-time our online store and being lost in that and have less videos, or I'm gonna do something that will provide me that I will be able to still create free videos. And I knew that I never want to leave out my YouTube and never want to disappoint my YouTube subscribers. So this is where the membership came handy. A membership is just an add-on option that you pay monthly to receive different videos, extra videos, behind the scenes vlogs, sneak peeks as well. I have to say, it wasn't the most creative the last few weeks because it's been busy and all. But for example, they had been some small privileges, like if I've done auction, some auctions were only for members. Most was for the everyone, but some were only for members. So there are things only for members as well. Some digital papers were only for members. So yeah, basically that's how things are. And as I said, I've decided to run that so I can still provide free videos. And I, in the meantime, thanks to that who subscribed to membership, I could get new camera last year, which we now make in a live stream. I got new camera vlogging this year. I have the iPad that I can now make my own designs and stuff. So it's basically helping me to not have to be focused on store and selling products, because I can still have time to make videos. So that's really why. And you can subscribe to there are 4 different levels, and you can change it up or down level however you like, whenever you wish. And you can also cancel whenever you like and join whenever you like as well. So I see people joining, changing channels up and down. So however it works and feel good. The last thing I wish to see is for people to sign in my membership to help us out, to support our family, and they don't support their own, and they're using their last money or something. Jeannie Mac, please do not ever, ever in the world do it. I would be upset of knowing this. So for me, you have to make sure that you can act. It's for those who can actually really physically truly support it financially, because they can. Some people can, some can't. But thanks to this, I can still make free videos, and that's the main thing for me. And I don't have to focus on shop. I don't have to sell products to have bread and butter, because this is a big chunk of part of the monthly pay that it's regular. Because YouTube never is regular. You never know how much you get every time. Like Christmas is the only good time for a YouTuber, for every YouTuber, no matter what videos you're making. Um I wouldn't change a bit, like, so. And if you ever decide to join, you will unlock plenty videos, which is a great thing for for you. But yeah, I only wish people to join if they know they can, rather than, yeah, as I said. And I always felt bad about it, always. I mean, seriously, always felt bad about this option, but I felt that it's one, it's like a next phase, next step, and it's okay. And I've learned to that it's okay, I don't have to feel bad about it anymore, and I stopped. I don't talk too much about it. Rarely, actually. I try not to, because I don't want people to feel left out. Those who are not members. It's actually sounding of members as well. It's like, probably patrons would be better, but it's called members because that's how it's called. So, oh yes, Aida just mentioned that YouTube is taking 40%. So really, if you think about it, it's like a big chunk. And also a new tax law came in that from USA subscribers, YouTube is taxed us. So huge chunk is gone now every month, that we just have to accept it. And my main watch people are from USA. So obviously for us was a huge hit financially, and two of us are depending from YouTube and shop. But as I said, with we have made a decision of slowing down with the store and all, not having sales, not having run with this, because the girls are more important. Going to the North Pole today was more important making than orders, and having a full-time running store, or going or just basically having this live class for you guys. So, I see that we have some spams, is it? I don't know. Don't feel bad. I was paying for Disney Plus and some others, and I watch you more than both. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. That's a nice thing to say. Yes, I know that I remember I have mentioned once that it's like that's the lowest membership. It's like, and by the way, for the lowest membership for Baby Shark, there is no videos written that you get. It's not true. Every month there's a hidden video for all the channel members, even for the lowest level for the Baby Shark as well. So even if you join for the 199 a month, you will probably unlock at least 15 videos, my pure guess is, if not more, because I don't say it because it's a nice surprise. I like surprises, but there is plenty videos for the lowest level as well. And cafe cards are for all members, for example, every month or twice a month, depending on the month how busy things are. Or like last month, I think we had 2 videos with Famiran making flowers for all the members as well. So I do make little surprises whenever I can to make everyone happy if I can. So like, yeah. Yeah, the watching ads, it's helping, obviously, of course it is. Everything little helps. um but the main thing is that basically watching the video, supporting by sharing comments and likes, because YouTube does recognize the channel as a good channel. So you know I've been doing this for so long that I cannot imagine just anything else for me to be done. Like I can't imagine now working elsewhere, like, or having a boss on top of me. Like I can't physically imagine this. Poor Lucas having me as his boss in a way. Um, Now I'm trying to see. It's not fully. I'm not fully happy with the. Oh, maybe like that actually. Maybe. Do you know what? I'm gonna just have this one like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, watching me from Canada. Thank you. You can go to Shona because she has YouTube channel as well. She has her own membership too. She has her members. You can watch, and she does lots of live streams. So you can check her channel as well. That's okay. Look, it's you can join even now. It's never too late to join. It's never too late. Oh, I like it there now. Or if you as well in the buy me coffee page, make sure to get free prints, free digipapers. Just put 0 and buy it for 0. It will work this way, and you pay nothing for the free digital papers. I will probably update something soon. I wanted for Christmas, it didn't happen. Now it's Christmas nearly gone, so no point of doing that. Maybe for next year. But I just would love my own designs. It just I didn't have a pure second to do it. But maybe next year. There's always a next year. We're not going anywhere. That's what you keep on saying to me, Marta. I'm not going anywhere. If you need a break or something, I'm here. I'll be here. So same for me. There's always a next year for Christmas. So it's fine. Oh, I like that. Is this you, Lucas? Is Emily upstairs? I hope she is. I'm guessing it's you because you'll be washing dishes. I hear the dishes happening, so. Oh, thank you so much, Tracker. I like that. Emily's still here, is she? Oh, Lucas came to telltale on Emily. Emily? Ah, come on, it's bedtime now, sweetie. 11:30. Lucas came to telltale on Emily. It's too funny, actually. Okay, we have all the embellishment. Well, no, not all. We're still missing a little bow, and we're missing a little this. Yeah, there'll be whispers now. Oh, Hila, I didn't see you for ages. Oh, hi, Lona. Lorna, oh no way! Guys, I tried my best to inform everyone. Oh, by the way, I know what else I'm gonna say. All the members, if you're watching, there is a closed private group for members only as well, exactly to not miss videos or live streams, and I'm posting info there as well. So if you wish to be part of that Facebook group, I think Hila, you're not part of that group. I can't remember adding you, but anyway, if you wish to be part of that Facebook group for Maremians, you need to be a member, obviously, but send me a message private for Marta Lapkowska on my Facebook page and talk to me about it, because I need to invite you. Otherwise, you won't be getting, because the group is hidden. Just a little info, because I do get it that people miss it, like don't get the information in general. I don't get all the infos, obviously. I'm looking for some bow. I'm looking for some small bow that it's not going to be pink, because it's for this, but it's not that color that I wish for my tree. Maybe it's going to be here. Was it here? Can't remember. Possibly. Emmy. Was it on the Scrap Boys paper? No. I don't know where it was that from, so must be here. It must be here. I'm guessing it's from this page, from this paper pad. It's so funny that Lucas came to Taildale on Emily. He just pointed that she's still on the couch. That's too funny. Oh, that Russian looking paper. I don't know which is, none of that is Russian. The Polish, maybe that's the one you're talking. But the Russian looks very similar indeed. I agree, actually. Thank you. Yeah, the project is coming along indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Chandra. Oh, for years I've been so inspired and encouraged. I actually have an art room now. Oh, thank you so much. Oh yes, this one. Oh yes. These are looking indeed like Russian buildings. Yes. That's absolutely, definitely. Sorry, I thought that you mean the designs in general. Those must be actually the Russian designs indeed. Beautiful. There's another one beautiful building. I'm going to show you now. It's from this collection I like. It's from the Stamperia. This collection, I'm not super huge fan of it. I like some of the things. It's different, but these buildings are super cute. I wanted to use them for the life, but I changed my mind. I know where I got the bow from. It's from this one, from Deco Time. That's the bow, I think. So I don't know if it's still there, one or something. Maybe not. Oh, I've used them all. Oh, there's a green one. There's a green one. We don't need green one for the green tree, Marta. Let's see, maybe there's one more somewhere. The yellow one. There were two red ones. Possibly Hannah took one. Not that I don't mind. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to cut it from the cover. And that's it. If you're wondering, Deco Time, I got it locally from like store called, I don't know, it's on the it's called, oh, I have a brain block. The action, no. The words, the action, no. I don't know. That doesn't matter. But it's like in the physical mortal local store. So I don't have it. But I know that they have been in action, this Deco Time in Belgium, for example. I think I got it. Okay. I'm gonna clean out my mess into my little bin that I have here. Okay, and let's glue this one as well. I see the comments. Good night, good night. Oh, thanks, Shona. Under my book? Possibly. No. No, I don't. I have these too, but they kind of pinkishy more, and I'm not really feeling for, like, it's a gorgeous bow, but color scheme for me, maybe you don't see it in the camera, but it's not as, it's like burgundy. This is more red, regular color. So I feel for the more like but the burgundy color for next year Christmas. Wow. Do you know what's the actually next year color for Pantone? Did you ever hear about Pantone colors? I tell you, it's actually now available, like they've said it. It's the, what is it? The purple. Purple, I think, and the mix with blue, the Pantone color next year. Last year was it mustardy kind of something? But this year they announced it. It's purple Pantone color for next year. So it's next year kind of um what's going to be in fashion next year, purple and with the touch of blue or something like that. Yeah, purple. Hmm. Old red, exactly, burgundy. I love that one, and I, for my next collection, if I ever design anything, it's going to be this color. It's beautiful. But you know what I found, Anya? Because if you know the color means that you know what Pantone colors are, because I didn't know, only recently I found out. They have a Pantone mugs, and there is a gray Pantone mug, like a, like kind of bigger, lower, fatter. Oh, I lost it. I need to have that mug for definite. It's like for the artist mug. Okay, my friends, I think we can call this one done with all the gluing down, Ginny Mac, and it's time to jump in with the layer of gesso everywhere, especially the elements, right? Especially the elements. I think Emily is saying good nights. Not that she wants, but she came here. Oh, thank you so much for your words. I'm glad to be inspiration in some way. Oh, well, I have the Pantone, these things. I have this Pantone 100 postcards, like, and I got them. I don't know why I got them. I thought I'm gonna do something about it, and I wanted them badly, and I wanted to do some cards with it, like projects. But I just love them as they are, so I'm not sure I'm gonna do anything. But the mug, I really hope to get it for Christmas. Order it for myself, or I'm gonna ask Lucas to order it for me, from him. You're looking for green mugs. Several products as well as a catalog. Oh, I don't know. I only saw the actual mugs, you know. So I only saw a mugs, and if you're only joining the class now, the chit chat now, you can watch the replay, obviously. So it's okay. You can watch that later on. Oh, someone is about to eat the supper at midnight. Ah, we are very much going late to sleep, so we late eating as well. That's just a normal thing for us. Now, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Never seen Pantone postcards, only seen the long strip of colors. Who else is getting a membership for Christmas? Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Imagine. Imagine being what's the word? Um I don't know how to say it. Like attacked. Attacked is a bad word. Like yeah, like loads of you just let's do it together. Droom. I think there are also beautiful online classes, guys. Check them out in general. Not mine, but artists often has online classes. Check them out. Get yourself some maybe online class for art that you love. I think it's a lovely way of getting a Christmas present for yourself. So, you know, there we go. Wanderlust, I think, is maybe starting January, but I think they usually have sale around Christmas, so you may check them out. Wanderlust online classes. I have been teaching for Wanderlust 3 times already, I think, um, as a teacher. So you may check them out. It's like 24 classes, teachers, a year run program, and I think it's around $100 or 120 or 40 or something, but it's like for amount of what you get, it's great, and you can do it in your own time and all. And yeah, it's also another, but there's plenty classes and all, so I think it's lovely to support artists. You are artists yourself if you're watching this, me chatting and playing with the gesso. This gesso is transparent gesso. It's from Little Birdie. I hope they're gonna have it loads of them very soon. I really hope that. They promise they will, so we're waiting. Sign up for yourself for the mailing list. I'm going over everywhere, guys. Everywhere, because I'm gonna be having the color everywhere as well. What time is now? Whoopsie. I just said it is gonna be a longer life. Obviously, with me chatting more than I should. No wonder. Oh, you finally doing Wanderlust. Super awesome. I'm not this year teacher, but I'm sure you will love it and enjoy it for definite. Yeah, do you know what? I tell you something. So we are night owls with Lucas still, but I no longer can very much craft late. I just don't find it. I'm tired in the evening, like I don't go to sleep maybe early, but I prefer to work on the laptop or checking online or do things. But crafting per se, I love now when Hannah is in school. So from the second she leaves the house, which is 12:30, till 3:30, then or 4 o'clock when she's back with Lucas, this is me time for crafting. Obviously, I do craft in the evening when Lucas puts her to bed if I have to, because sometimes it just I like when she's home now, this is the only time, this is the only option. I sorry, I hope you don't know, I hope you know that it's not that I I'm not happy that Hannah is around or something. No, it's just much more difficult and challenging because she wished to be here, obviously, and it's like me time with her as well, which is great. But sometimes I cannot even focus my own mind when she's around. So oh, thank you so much, Tammy. Such a lovely words. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, she does. She would love that. Now everything is wet still, right? With the transparent gesso, and we will be jumping with the white gesso now, trying to be even more contrasting, and also, do you know what? No, I'm gonna try the transparent gesso over these pictures because I don't want them to. By all means, you can do on the wet, but I think I'm gonna go with the dry first because this can rip even more. So I'm gonna just, if it's so much medium, it could rip. So I better just dry that part. When everything will be done with the coloring, shading, and the more gesso and all, it will all kind of comes together. So thank you for helping me through very dark days with my depression. Oh, you're more hard kind of. Oh, thank you so very much. I'm here, and all of that I do, um, it's for this to be still here. Everything I do is to make sure I'm still back to studio, back to channel, and keep on being back. I think Rain, you wanted to say that Marta has the silliness spirit, the silly me. I'm gonna now try to get that gesso work and have a little bit of that gesso happening here on the actual pages everywhere. So I'm trying to build the contrast even more, if you know what I mean. So also trying a little bit to kind of leave those. If you look at this page, you will see that I kind of have them blending in as if there is a little bit of snow going on them, that kind of way, on top and everywhere. You see a little bit of corners being covered up, and it's a little bit of a work in progress to get rid of tiny bit of these corners and all. Not that you have to, but I just felt it's gonna be nice to actually do so, because it's kind of giving us a little bit of more of this winter feel, I guess I wanted to say. So I'm adding extra white and going into these corners a little bit more, and trying to have this. So yes, speaking back on the night owl, as I said, I would still craft in the evening if I have a chance and all, but I if I since Hannah's back, I'm much more happier doing it during the day. It's just easier a bit, I guess. And I usually have my desk ready, prepared night before, knowing that she's going to school, and I will have a chance to craft really. So, and I don't want to miss any minute, so I would have my desk ready. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Oh, I hope that people are enjoying life like that as well. Yeah, the transition is more subtle. I'd say so. I think that's what you mean, and that's what I mean with the gessoing thing here. And I'm using my hand, my fingers, because I think it's just a better control, and you don't have the brush strokes. But again, it's however it feels right. Are you still here? Bye. Night, night. Don't let the bugs bite. Sleep tight.
Your laptop is loud.
My laptop is loud. I know. Oh, it's okay. It's getting old.
Have fun.
Thanks. I actually am very much. Night, night. Make sure that you're gonna wake up tomorrow for your sissy. No, just kidding. Yeah, but don't be surprised she'll call in to you, because that's what she did today in the morning when she said she's going to. I said, no, Emily's already downstairs. So that's why she came to you. Okay, so we're making this transition indeed a little bit brighter. Now. So people do actually write in journals. Yeah, you can write here as well if you prefer. I see that you have trouble to rejoining, is it? I don't know what to say. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe others can say it, because I don't have the option of rejoin myself. I don't see it the way as you see it on your panel or something. But I think people have no problems joining. So maybe it's just a matter of being on a different browser. Maybe check to be on like you have Opera, or you have different sort of browsers. Maybe it depends from that, or maybe change sometimes, instead of being on the laptop, maybe change to your phone, or opposite, change from phone to laptop or PC, and you may be able to join in then. Maybe it will be easier. Sometimes it could be the issue. As you can see, I'm going back and forth and trying to make this transition as smooth indeed as possible. I think I'm quite happy with that. So I'm gonna clean my finger and get this one back to the water, and I just need a baby wipe as well. And before anything, I'm gonna be I need to clean that because otherwise no. Yes, you can. Oh, those are journals that we do here now. It's more like a memory keeper. It's for our therapy. It's for us to sometimes. I think I read a lovely comment yesterday saying that my recent works very much reflect my mood or what's going on in my life, and it's very true. You can see how my art reflects what's happening in my life. I sometimes don't say it out loud, like about my dad. I haven't say it much. But probably in my art you could see, or in even in the presence of my presence on the social media, you can easily see how things are going on. If I'm like busy with the girls, or yeah, like you can see that if I'm not around, something is up, like because I'm trying to be around, obviously. So I'm gonna be coloring now. This is the longest part. I won't be probably doing it as detailed, versatile as on the other page, because we will be here till even later than now. But I'm gonna show you the idea, obviously. And to be honest, it's gonna be much easier for me. Well, we need this to dry. No, I'm pretty sure you can join because I've seen people joining while being on the live. It's going to be easier for me to turn this around and have a bit of water going on. Now, the option doesn't work on tablets. You can't join if you're using tablets, just so you know. No. So I'm going to be adding, I'm going to start with this here. I'm going with my favorite Bark Color 2000. And it's my favorite of all color of my pencil. It's the Inktense Derwent. The link is in the description box, so please check it out. Okay. It's a beautiful color for all the projects. I use it so much, like you heard it probably so many times already. I just think it's a gorgeous color. It matches everything, all the themes nearly. You can really finish off every project with it. What time is in Ireland? It's midnight. Almost midnight, just. If you prefer to email me and maybe show me a print screen of what's going on, maybe I'll be able to help you out why it's not possible to join. I don't know. It should be, because as you can see, we have people with the next to their names. If you see the flower, those are the members. So membership does work. Hi, Lucas. The live didn't stop. Would you believe it? It's amazing. It's amazing. Emily's upstairs. Okay. Now, I hope you can see. I'm going everywhere. So I'm adding a little bit of pigment and then dilute it with water. I'm using quite small brush, trying to be very much delicate with it. You can add either color first and then water, or you can add water and then color, however it works. But because the project altogether is very much primed and all, we can move the pigment around. That's why it's helping to prime it, everything. So it's easier to move it around, and you can just, change it and add it more and less and all. So it's working this way. There we go. Oops. And also you can wash it off sometimes. Look, like it when it's not dry yet. So because it's primed. If this would be directly on the paper before priming, you wouldn't be able to just clean it off. So Now, you can also, if some of you are not too sure about joining membership, you can also check the playlist for the videos and see if maybe it's something of your interest that you're like, oh, I would love to see. So you can join it and maybe stay it for a few weeks and see how it is. And you can always change your mind. I know what I wanted to say. I started saying it and I didn't finish the sentence. I remember some time ago at the beginning of membership, when I said that the lowest membership, it's not expensive because it's like buying a coffee in the cafe. I remember someone have made a comment saying, I cannot afford a coffee at all. And I just felt very much discouraged to speak about it in general. And I try not to, because indeed, coffee sounds like something that everyone can simply just afford, or whichever, like, but obviously it's not. So, but so this kind of sentence of it's just like a coffee, I no longer use that, because yeah, it can be just so much more than just a coffee. So, and I'm also going over with my teddy bear as well, even on top of the papers. So it's not only that I'm doing shading where the edges are, or the paper, like edges of the finished paper, like here, all the die cuts, right? I've done all the die cuts, but also the teddy bear stands on the actual paper. It's like this designed. I still would add the actual pigment here just to have it standing out even more. I think I'm gonna add a little extra on that little bunny, because he's not that very much visible. He's very, very bright ishy kind of in his design, so I may just add this one. I can't. uh, I will just see that. Oh, little jars came. Empty jars came. Thanks, Lucas. I have million jars. I love my little jars here on the desk. I don't know why, but I just love them. They after yogurts or something like that. Now, if you will be slower and go with the brush later on, you may just have your design already not movable. So you try to, as well, when you do it, your shading, try to kind of dissolve it with water right away, kind of, before it dries out on you. So there we go. Some people stopped me watching because of the membership option happened on the channel, by the way. And I got like 2 huge emails with the huge disappointment from the lady. And I totally get it, like, but I have never asked her, how do you like provide for your family? Like, it's my job, it's my work. But she was very upset that she cannot see the vlogs, but because they were for members, and the huge emails for, like, I don't know, like 2 times A4 page of explanation of disappointment. And this would actually upset me very much, because I wouldn't like upsetting people, and knowing that I am, it was like quit. And she stopped commenting on my channel at all. Is she watching or not? I have no idea, but she's definitely um not she would say she's huge fan, but I'm thinking, if you're huge fan, you would not leave just because you can't afford something, or we cannot watch something. I think it's not like, it's not the honest sort of, what's the word, uh, either you do support it and like it and watch the videos regardless or not. So it was quite upsetting. I remember that time, and this would have stopped me from speaking about it for months. And even till now, I like knowing that this whole silly addition to my channel upsets people, you know. But also for me, it's quite unbelievable that people would say it out loud this much. I don't think I would have this guts to actually text anyone and say, oh, I think this and that. I don't think I would ever do it, but I guess people have their own believes and writes. So so and you know, if you're watching other YouTubers, I'm sure you do, have a look. Maybe they have YouTube membership that you can support them as well. Not as well, but you can support them. And you know, small channels especially need a huge support. And for small channels, sharing it's amazing of their videos and subscribing super much, comments and all. Because for the bigger channel like my own, it's kind of, it lives its own life. I've worked so hard for years that it's much easier for me to maintain it these days than the smaller channels that they have to kind of get the kick out to be seen and recognized. So you may want to support the smallies, you know, much more. Like I do subscribe if I see someone using my papers, for example, if I'll see it, sometimes I don't see it, and I have a time and chance to do so, I do subscribe to small channels and I make a comment and say even once in off once. And I have so many saved projects as well to come back to people, but with lack of time I sometimes don't do it. Look guys, I'm going around everywhere and I saw some green thing. Gina, thank you so much, honey. I'm going around everywhere, everywhere. This is helping, the shading is helping to stand out and all. So it's nice because it is giving us it just the flower and everything stands out more. And it's creating this 3D look, I guess. And if any, get this one, the bark color. It's really good. No. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gosha, I know that, but I think people, I think it like it's not that obvious for some people. Just you know, so and it's sometimes oh my hair. Sometimes it's good to pretty much maybe explain as well. I guess. Now we're going with the tree as well. Um, I will be going only once. Normally I would go more, but I think I'm gonna go once so that I can start doodling. Because otherwise we'll be here till even later than I'm thinking. So, oh, there's still plenty of you watching. So thank you so much for sticking with me for the whole evening. You can be more precise, you can be less precise. And another color that is beautiful, it's blue china. Is it blue china? Let me see that color particularly. Oh, I have it here. It's the sorry, blue china, Chinese ink. But it's blue color. Chinese ink, so it's also nice color that I often use for shading. This one is more vintagey. So if you're into vintage, you would like that one. Indeed. Now, most of it it's done, so it's great. But I'm gonna go with the presents as well here, so that I have it. I have it even on top. Look, make this look even here on like it's paper, but I still would add the extra shading, so it's like the floor is there visible more, I guess. There we go. Now, there we go. And here on top of the hill as well. Medicine, Marta medicine. Marta the medicine. Well, Lucas wouldn't agree with you. No. We found the emojis. Well done. Donna. Well done. And Sue, how is your actually studio going and your teaching classes going? Sue has opened an amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous art studio with the plan of teaching, but with the pandemic and everything. May I ask the color nail polish? I love it. I'm using the gels. I will get it. I will ask Lucas to bring me my case with nail that I show you. Lucas, if you don't mind, whenever you're free, please kindly to bring my, the white bag with the nail stuff. Oh, the last one is here. Pam, I've been trying to catch you live for such a long time. So glad I was able to do this time. My youngest granddaughter, she's 6, has picked up my crafting bug too. Oh, such a lovely comment. Thank you. And thank you for your generosity. Super kind. Thank you. Yeah, the crafty bug. Emily has her YouTube channel. Not many knows, but she does. If you never, well, I'm pretty sure you probably know about it. But she has her some videos. I still have maybe 1 or 2 videos, old ones that I never posted. Hannah and Emily, 2 of them, and I mean, small Hannah and Emily together on that channel. They were testing crayons. It's so funny. The Hannah's so funny. Oh, I would love to be a member. I have no income. I understand that. And Jesus, I don't ever expect anything. The free videos, but I would love to hear you saying you offer the members this and that. I would love to hear. But I would love to hear you saying you offer the members this and that extra sound half comes. Second half comes. Sound the membership must be appealing for enough people to join because, well, you need your income and it should be obvious that you can only give these if you get an income elsewhere. Yeah, I guess I understand. There's enough videos in the free part. I guess yeah, I'm pretty sure that it may be sounding not nice, that someone gets something that others cannot. That's why I don't speak much about it. I really try not to. But lives like that, it's a great opportunity for me to speak about it in general because it's an interaction and I can explain myself. You can ask questions, you have your doubts, and I love hearing your thoughts as well. You know, um, yeah, absolutely. Like liking, sharing videos, it's huge. Like I see the amount of people in general sharing or liking. Even if you make a playlist with Maremi Small Art and save videos that you like the most to that playlist. That helps hugely. I forget to say this. This helps hugely if you create playlists with my videos. Let's say that in general the videos goes to any sort of playlist. It's super important. You can create your own playlist for your own YouTube profile, Thanks, Lucas. He just brought my nails thing, so I'll show you my nail collection, which is very boring because you will see for yourself. It's very boring collection. Um, this is the lamp that you do your nails. Although I think it fell down here. I don't know. But anyway, the collection quickly. I do my nails myself, obviously, as you probably know. But if you look at my nail colors, I mean, seriously, it cannot be more boring than that. I mean, look at it. It's all all these sort of beigey neutrals colors. You know, my favorite of all, if that helps anyone, it's this one. It's exactly this one. It's the desert rose from Neo Nail. If like, and you need UV lamp for it. It's desert rose. That is my absolute favorite. And then I have all my kind of glittery ones, right? There's few. I purchased this one. Maybe I had it once. I think with summertime I had this one. Maybe my members caught it because I think I had it on the vlog or something. But I have my favorite shiny ones, which is these two. And that could be it probably, because I really am thematic. So I have gold, which is gorgeous and is my favorite, the gold one. So I have my gold, and I have this gold is called Champagne Kiss. Then I have these two brands which are locally bought. These are polished, these are locally bought, but I think you get them worldwide. And these two are color names. Oh, I don't know. Made in China, Ireland. I can't know the name of color. Oh, numbers. I have it. It's crystallized, and name it's Pink Promises. These are my absolute favorite. I think this is the one I have right now, but you probably need more layers than two. I have two. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if it is any interested to you guys, but here it is, my collection of nail polishes, that it's so boring. I mean, seriously, it's so boring. I used to paint much more often gray if you watched my older videos. So these would be the two grays that I would often have, that it's like very much, yeah, gray. But I went into more um color neutral, so if they are outgrown you don't see the difference that much. And instead of having the darker these two, like I used to have these dark gray, which is gorgeous as well. I don't do it anymore. I prefer the shine. I'm sorry if some of you are bored and you just left from the video on this one as well. So basically, as you can tell from the collection color, it's very boring, and the pink as well. And this one is color as well, big. Like, I mean, seriously, super boring. Ugh, very monothematic nails, because I just love these the most. They just look the most kind of. I don't want distract from my art, so my nails are very much this, and I find them the less distracting the audience on their view. So that's why I use these colors. I like them the most. They're just the most natural looking. Although I'm sorry for this, they are looking the most kind of natural, and if they outgrown you don't see as the difference as such. That's the truth. That's how I kind of reason for it. Just they look the most natural, I guess. So yeah, wow. Okay, we should be finishing very soon. Okay, let's quickly see. We do miss a little bit of, obviously, a little bit of that that shading here, but I'm gonna leave that out because I didn't see your comments at all, guys. I love so many. You can have as many videos as you wish. uh yeah, if you make them public, others can see it, which is super helpful as well, obviously. Next thing that we will be doing a little bit, it's a little bit of outlining in places. And I also will show you what I have done, for example, here. I don't know why this doesn't work. These Arteza pens are great. They come in 10 blacks, 10 white, and they're fantastic, really good. What I have done as well here is like I've went like this a bit. For that's just an example of how you can alter the actual project, the actual picture already that it's there. So this is what I've done. This is still wet-ish. And I went with the same kind of brush, this one, a bit of water, and just go a little bit in places and just make it your own. Kind of alter it however it feels good, however it feels good. Same for the windows. I have altered the windows a little bit as well, just a little bit. And because these are not permanent, the color moves when I add. There we go. Whoops, maybe that's too much of ink or too much water. It's okay, but this is the way you can change it, alter if you feel like it. And if you feel it's too dark, you can add white, however it feels good and however it feels right. Now, I have also added a little bit of doodles, for example, here on the Christmas chat. It's a little bit more standing out. So alter your papers as well, the papers that you currently are using, and it's okay. You see, you're changing it, you're making it your own. It looks kind of more visible maybe as well, some of the designs, for example. What else I have done? I have done tiny bits on the teddy bear itself, you know, just a little bit. And maybe if you feel like, oh sorry, you can't see him, if you feel like outlining a little bit of a bear, why not? Just a little bit here and there, just to see. And also it kind of helps you out a little bit to have the feel that you nearly have drawn it yourself. You didn't, but you know, it's a little bit of that feel. So there we go. And that's where I have gone with it. I also have altered a little bit, let's call it altered. I helped it out a little bit with the presents, just to make them more standing out, more visible towards the rest of the project. Now, oopsie. Now, there we go. Sometimes you may shake a little bit of your pen because it may stop working because of the mediums on top, like gesso and all. So it may help out if you sometimes just shake it and maybe write it next to it, next to they do ship worldwide, but best is to just email them. So I guess this is just the best way, because I think they have been changing their policies as well, like regarding the shipments. So I think I'm not gonna say it out loud because I just cannot tell. I don't know it, so that's why I'm not gonna. But I think they do. It's just maybe things are a little bit different to them as well. I'm guessing a little bit of white. So when we have this outline white, a little bit of white. What I did as well was I added white bubbles, and I've decided that yeah, I'm gonna alter them even more and making this more visible. Added in places. There we go. And make it yourself, make it your own, you know, a bit. And also what I have done, I just basically done a little bit of doodles here as well on the actual tree. There we go. Now I'm loose hand really with it, like I'm not too much worry. And also let's add a little bit of highlights in places, anywhere you like, anywhere it feels right. I'm not very good at highlighting in general. I'm just go with the flow, Martha. Just wherever it feels right, just do it. Just, you know, maybe enchase wherever it's already there happening, just enchase that or something something along these lines. How about adding a little bit of highlight to our bear and maybe a little bit of here and there? Why not? Let me see the comment. Past. These are non-toxic, designed in USA, manufactured in PRC. I don't know what's that. PRC. Where's that manufacturer? PRC. Don't know. Titanium white, water-based ink, my friends. Shake, pump, and draw. This product plants trees. Well, that's fantastic. Plastic nib, acrylic marker. It's a very good one. It comes in a. Do I have it here? Where did I put the whole box? The box comes 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of black, 10 of white. Oh, People Republic. Oh, wow. No, they are fantastic, I have to say. Okay. I think with all of that doodling and all, we are kind of ish done. So my next idea, two last things we're gonna do is the actual stenciling. Let me grab the stencil and let me grab, because I think the stencil is gonna add up a lot of love to the project. And I'm gonna use 3D. Well, you can use 3D gel texture paste, but I'm gonna use heavy gesso because it's so heavy that it works. So let's have a look at that. Where and how are we gonna do it? Let's see. Oops. I think I have dots. I've done dots on the animal, but oh well. There we go. Let's see. The squirrel. Oh well, that's okay. I'm gonna have this one as well here. Lucas is doing dishes. He is a star, isn't he? He's trying to win a competition for the best husband. And he's doing it. Okay. Lift that up. Super pretty. I'm gonna jump in with just experiment. What can I use white gesso for? What can I use white gesso for? White gesso is your primer for the project, and if it's heavy gesso, you can use it as texture paste. What I do, I've used white gesso to blend in the layers as well. So yes, all of that and above. There we go. I'm gonna be adding this one here as well, I think. Awesome. And lastly, possibly here. Oopsie. Let's see. Woohoo! I'm gonna add it here as well. Some of them. I'm just getting the paste from the thing. I'm gonna hopefully squeeze something here as well. I did. Woohoo! And maybe here. Okay. Now, when everything is still very much wet, I'm gonna quickly grab glitters. Sharon doesn't watch. Sharon Reckers, I didn't see her, but I got these glitters from her. And I have this extra fine glitter, not fine. This is like a thicker glitter. So I'm adding this thicker glitter here to my bigger stars. This is more like, not as glitter per se. It's like these little dots with glitter. I don't know. It's a little different. And then the tiny glitter, I'm going to add everywhere. I think I need this. So everything is still wet, as you can tell. And I'm adding this on that wet texture paste. So hopefully this will hold on to it and dry it out and all. And there we go. Let me see. Yes, Lucas, you have my vote. That project is just Christmas. Yeah. Those stars have been a great touch, honestly. And I was like, when I was doing that project, I said, what am I missing? What am I missing? What? And I'm like, obviously, Marta, some glitter and some stencils. Why not? Some stars. And I think it was a huge hit. This is a gorgeous stencil. If any of you have an idea of the brand, I can't remember. I think it's the, what's the name? Something with imagination or imaginary, something like that, I think. Something with imagine. Can I thicken my gesso? Yes, you can use baby powder to thicken it, or special thick powder for thickening. Thank you. I'm glad you like the page, guys. Okay. Now, I should leave this for 1 minute. I'm gonna dry this very gently. So some of it will stay, some of them will fly away, but I preferred most to stay. Never thought about adding stenciling at the very end of the project. I agree. It's not something I would normally do as well, Donna, but I think it's fantastic. And I think this project, that's why it's so kind of long, because there's a lot of steps into it, I think. I'm just so annoyed that I haven't washed my stencil in between, and you have these not so perfect stars, especially in the middle of the project. Oh well, that's okay. You have lots of layers kind of and ideas in between. So you have like rice paper, you have the regular paper, you have embellishment paper, like you know, it's, you probably could swap the stages as well at some point. And yeah, but I think that's kind of good. That's how it's looking good. And it works with the, try the background underneath it first, like under your elements, so that way you have your embellishments on top, and then stenciling, it's like a icing on the cake, isn't it? Look how shiny that is. I hope you can tell and see. Maybe not necessarily, but I hope. Vision imaginary Marta. No. I want to go to that place for Christmas. Imaginarium. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, thank you so much, Hila. When everything is kind of dry, I'm gonna clean it off with this kind of brush. But if I do it now, the stars are still wet, so obviously I may rip off some glitter. I don't want to do it. And I don't mind if some extra glitter will stay on top of the page itself as well, because the page in places could be wet from the stencil in general. So we're gonna dry that, and then I'm gonna do last touch, which is white splashes. And the white splashes actually brings this particular project so very much together, because it is gonna be very much winter. It's like snowing in there. And I wish to make one more quick point. Last year I didn't do much of a winter kind of project. This for me, it's more winter than Christmas, to be honest. And the reason for it is that it's a little bit of woodland. We have like Christmas tree, but not so obvious. I'm trying to say is that over the years, it's good to collect elements. Like you can see that there is like one paper pad, the same one, another one, the same one, two, three, this 5 different paper pads, including the rice paper. So five paper pads, and fifth 4 paper pads, and fifth is the rice paper. So what I'm trying to say is that the whole composition and everything, all the elements works lovely, because I've been like thinking of where I have what kind of elements that could work out, if you know what I mean. So it's great to collect it, store it, hoard it. And if it's something that really speaks to you, like for example, the one of the papers, and I got second book because I know I will use it. It's like so versatile over the years, and it's a gorgeous design. So you can see that all these came together from all, like, I didn't create all these beautiful elements, but I put them together to create the whole new scenery. One thing I'm missing is this blue here that should be kind of joined. I didn't do it in the other page, somehow missed it, and I didn't do it now, but it's easy to fix. I'll fix that in a second. So yes, I love that bird as well being on the nose. It's quite different, I have to say. Well, different and not different, but it's definitely adding a little bit of a magical touch and cutesy. Now we can try to scoop it over. Let me grab my little funnel. I have my little funnel that I use and work with it for the past weeks since I got it as a gift from from the Dress My Craft actually. So I'm gonna try to scoop it over here a bit. So it's on my desk, but maybe far less than it could be. So let's try to scoop it over. Okay. Oh well, awesome. Some have been there, some not. And now the white one. The white splashes are gonna be it. And let me just grab my white, my new favorite white, as you know. I've been using that. You can use white with anything, really. You can use your white with, let's say, I need to cover some. You can use your white with diluting white gesso, or you can dilute acrylic paint. So anything really will work to create your splashes, basically. Now, and let's start splashing it. And I think in this case, you don't have to make it small amount. You like just go for it, like just chew. So I really wish to make this wintry a lot. So I don't know if you can hear Lucas. He's keep on washing dishes. Now we should all go there for a sleepover and crafting night out. So my beautiful friends, I will be slowly finishing. Thank you, my gorgeous Anya and Rain, for moderating the chat and being there and helping out with answers and links and being my supportives, because you're the best girls. I love you. And thank you all for joining and for making this life so enjoyable. Oh, the popcorn tonight. Oh, big time. Popcorn and maybe dad's wine. Indeed. Did I ever tell you that my dad is a winemaker? He does the wine since always. In his cellar, not the wine cellar, by the way, no, but in his cellar, he would have like a 50-year-old wines, 40-year-old wines that he did by himself. So it's like, wow. I have here as well in Ireland probably a 20-year-old wine or something that he gave me, let's say, 15 years ago, and I never drank it, and I kept it for like making it like this very much old vintage. So we will be finishing. Sadly, I don't like to finish. I don't like saying goodbyes. But yeah, it's time. You need to go because otherwise you'll be bored with my chit chats. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I'm gonna do it now. One thing, guys, I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do it because it's quite. I like that. I didn't do the board, the board, not the boards, the on the side kind of thing. So it's here. you know, like to making it borders a little bit darker. But before that, I'm gonna jump in with my gesso and hope that Lucas is gonna wash that for me quickly. Back. I'm back. Yeah, I had to give it to Lucas because otherwise it will dry out completely. So on this side, we are doing exactly the same thing, but we're just doing this on the side and diluting. Obviously, make this all work when it's when it's not wet, because it's wet from the sprinkles now, from the wet splashes. But well, it's not that you have to do it, but I think it's nice to have it done. A little bit of that kind of border, something like that. So you can have it, you don't have to. Oh, yeah, I hope it was not too long. I hope it's not too long. But I just sometimes wonder, like, how can you teach or how can you learn something if you go too fast or shorten, or like it's the whole process, and sometimes it's all about those chit chats, you know, because I do come up with things, or or maybe sometimes I don't think about certain things until it's chat through, kind of, you know. So girls night. Catching Marta live and meet such nice people here. Aww. Even though it's late, I know it's okay. There's always a next time. And for the members, for the third level upwards, I hope we will still meet December. I'll do my best for the Zoom meeting. I hope it will be possible. I'm not saying when, but whenever it's gonna happen, I'll let you know. Oh, there we go. Now, I love that. And also on this side. And it's gonna be it. I'm doing my non-dominant hand, right hand now. Oh, and it's working. Not too badish. Not too badish. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna put these away so that we can have a little bit of a cleaner look, cleaner vision for the page. So here it is, my friends. Another page done. Here is the original, and here is the not the original, although they actually came up really same, like really beautiful. I think, I don't know. No, I would definitely add up a little bit extra, in even darker, kind of trying to make it even darker contrast. But I have been working on this page for a little bit longer, and we have like a more of a working around those edges and kind of really creating this dramatic look. But this is still beautiful, and I just truly love it. Wow. Okay, my friends, we will be finishing here. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Let me turn the camera around quickly, if I can. I hope I'm not gonna disconnect anything. Wait, because the cable is there. And voila. Come on. That will do. That will do. It's working. Okay, my friends, I'm checking your plenty hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for being so long. Wow, there is still 170 of you watching. Wow. That's a lot. So thank you. Thank you so much for gathering, so many of you, and for sticking for so long. It's nearly 4 hour live stream. That's quite long, I have to say. But it was such a joy to be back to you, to chat, to be myself, to just fearless speaking up and just have a good time with you. And I just hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it as well. I promise to be back with the new videos very, very soon. As always, you know me. I hope to be back to cleaning the studio actually this January. So maybe from January there'll be less videos or something. I feel that I need declutter yet again, clean it up properly. I never finished cleaning after last year, Christmas time cleaning and all, and I feel it's time to kind of really again do the auctions, maybe get the art to good hands, and yeah, free mind, free heart, free studio. I feel all of that. Let me show the page again. It's a gorgeous one. I really love it. I really love it. And as well, what's interesting about this page, I find it interesting, is that there's so many different elements, not necessarily matching with each other. You have a house, you have a tissue rice paper that it's like with all these little windows elements, you have a bear. You know, technically those things may not necessarily work, but in the magical world, anything is possible. And art journaling, it's such a free form. So use your imagination, use whatever you have, whatever you own. I'm looking at the camera, seeing white little dots, and I think it is the splashes that I've done on the camera, or the snow that I have. By the way, I'm gonna tell you, in case I have not said that, just if you curious and looking for fox snow, this one is from Crafter's Companion, and it's a fantastic snow. I have been using it. Let me show you. I have been using it, and oh, my hand is shaking, and it's there, and I love it so very much. It's 50 gram, I'm guessing. It will last you till the lifetime of the snow, but it's a very handy one, and I have used it for example, for this card. So the snow is there. Oh, come on, somewhere there, for example. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, my friends, let's finish this live. I wish you a wonderful holiday season. I wish you a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whoever is celebrating. I hope you are gonna be happy, healthy, for the next year as well. It's nearly New Year's wishes, but I wish you a wonderful upcoming next few weeks. I hope you will stay with your friends, families, relatives. Please mind yourself, your loved ones. Stay healthy, stay happy, mind your not only your physical health, but especially, I should say, mental health. And my husband is running here. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, okay, I washed. Thank you. Better washed than it was before. You've done better job than I did. Thank you so much. And some brushes as well. Yeah, and maybe ask thanks, but maybe ask your other halves to wash your brushes. Why not, to get involved? So yes, my friends, mind yourself, please, 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 mind yourself, mind your health. It's super important. That's all it matters, really. Do crafty, do a little bit of a crafty time, because it's super important in our heads, and craft do save us from in general. So yeah, I see lots of hugs, lots of hearts. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Yeah, let's finish here. I'm sending you huge hugs. I promise to be back with the calendars, especially as well. Once they hit my home, I'm gonna record them in one go in one day and post daily videos. And also, actually, there's this series that I recorded last year and I never got it published. It's like 8 videos. I mean, seriously, I'll show you. It's this thing. It's this project that I have. I've created from scratch. It's a book created from scratch with the pages inside. The whole book. It's how I made it. This project I created last year, Christmas time, in hope. I think it was last year, in hope that it's gonna be published last year after Christmas in the downtime or something. I don't know what happened. It never got published. And then it was kind of late. Then I had another idea. I'm going to publish it and I never did. I have like 3 times intro recorded. Would you believe it? But I'll show inside as well. So I hope this year it will happen. It's gorgeous from scratch book with the beautiful pages inside being made. I just absolutely love it. And I have tutorials for all of these. Yes. And I mean, seriously, my favorite of all. Yeah, I didn't finish, but a lot of pages is done, and how the book is also made. So this is gonna come your way, I hope, soon. So yes, watch the space. I'm gonna wrap up at that, my friends. Enough of chats from Marta. Thank you so much yet again. Big hugs, kisses, and we chat super, super very soon. I love you, but I do have to go. Till the next time, happy crafting, and I'll chat to you very, very soon. Bye.